Montage.
Fuck you. You know, and even then, we still capitulated.
Because I hate North. I would never scrim North. I hate North.
You know what means more than 600?
Fucked up, dude. That one's for Diamond.
I was working my ass off my quarterstaff. I got like 4 torches off, Mitch. Killed 7 peasants. How many did you kill?
We didn't even play the other side.
He's got you there.
Exactly.
Yeah, we did.
We would have DNF'd you on that first objective, and you know it. That's why we got the tournament organizers to rig this shit.
Mort, have you ever been serious in your life?
Mort. You know, that's just how it is. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah.
And sometimes the little guy gets stomped on.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go. I'm ready to fucking go.
All right. Corvid, what were your thoughts on the draft, bro? Like preliminary, what happened?
The draft?
Yeah.
The draft was pretty good.
Yeah?
All I'm thinking about is that fucking intro. That intro blew me away.
Yo,
All
Diamond,
right.
what dual server are you on, big man? Go to cash, mates. Go to cash.
Okay. Oh lord, there's a lot of noises being made. A lot of Yang screams going on right now. Go to cash, mates. Okay, I will.
I just want to say, before we delve into the captain's draft, that tournament, big ups to Cashmate. I appreciate his server. It's the best dual server in the world. If you're looking to get better, learn the game, learn the
Definitely
fundies,
wrong.
Definitely wrong.
Go to Cashmate. A lot of good players, top players, always.
I've really never seen Yang in there.
It's always top players there, guys.
I've never seen anyone besides.
Bro, you just
Mort.
call the KC server the best server, bro. Come on.
Basically, right, in League of Legends, people boot camp in Korea, right? The boot camp of Mordhau is Cashmates. You get a great sword, you go to Cashmates, you boot camp, you learn the fundies. It's just good all around. So shout out to Cashmate.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we talk
you
draft?
getting paid for that sponsorship, Yang?
Yeah.
Are we gonna see a part of that?
Yeah.
Where's
What's
my
going on?
taste, bro? Where's our taste?
I think Yang and Corvid need to hit us with their expert analysis of the draft.
Okay.
Diamond, can you pull up a screenshot of it?
Is this a screenshot?
I will pull it up in a moment.
I sent it to you.
Alright, let's do it like this. Let's just do this first. Mordhau draft winners and losers. So let's just say who we think's winners and who we think's losers, and then we'll break it down.
Alright, Corvid, you go first then.
Okay, losers. I'll start with losers. Fuzz waited way too long to spend his money. I got Fuzz as a loser in this draft. Jayy, he spent his money right away, didn't really get the value that other people got. Jayy, I got as a loser. Winners, I got Nathuk as a winner, kinda. Actually, Nathuk, I'm gonna put as a loser. Nathuk, I think is a loser on this.
I mean, we've all been saying that.
My winners, I got Coco as a winner, big winner. Bean's a winner. Mort's a winner. Dane kind of treaded water. LBM's a winner.
I don't think you can judge Dane's lineup too closely. Like he's gonna start 6 dueler boys. That's gonna be fucking hype to see, bro.
Yep.
It'll be interesting.
Brazzlecronk, Cash Moss, Dopamine, plus Dane. That's 7.
Yeah, it's a good team. It's a good team. You got to pick winners and losers, though. So give me your winners and losers.
All right, so I'd say the biggest winner, the absolute biggest, like, whoa, like this guy, damn. I'd say, drum roll.
That is pathetic. Please stop.
I'd say Coco. I think Coco is top 4 strongest captains, right? So there's already an advantage there, small, right? But then Kyler, absolute god. OG Salt, pretty good archer. Morning, really good. Tromsky's a troll. That was a big fuck up. All right, Tromsky for 1 mil. I don't know what you were smoking with that one. But Arkashi's pretty. So they have solid lineup. I don't.
Yeah, that's a good team.
Right. Then I'd say I actually like Danes. All right, I have faith in Danes actually, straight up. Dane needs to play the EU style of Mort, where you run at him in duel. If they do that, I think they're looking good. And probably the absolute just oof. What the fuck did you just do, losers? I gotta go with Bean on that one.
Going with Bean.
Yeah, that was the worst
Oh
draft
well,
I've ever seen.
Bean would probably have the worst pick of the whole draft, the worst overpaid, like the least value of the whole draft. I'd say.
Yeah, sorry.
What was that?
Blunts for 3.1 million. That's just horrendous overpay.
Oh god.
Like I was saying, Yang before we started, Blunts was good in 2017. It's 2019. Nothing against Blunts. I like Blunts, but
I mean, he
it
just
just is
doesn't
what it
play. Like,
yeah, he doesn't play the game.
I don't think you're BMing someone that much if you say that they could be better if they played more. I don't think that's too mean. Yeah. So
He did okay though, especially if Crabwalk ends up being
yeah, if
Wisdom
so,
Smurf.
If Crabwalk is proved to be wizardish, that is a permaban. That is the agreement that the administration has made.
I just thought it was interesting how he picked him first. He knew no one would go for him.
Oh, so the Wall administration has declared no Smurfs.
Yeah, if you're caught smurfing, that invalidates the integrity of the game, bro.
But okay. So now looking over this actually, right? Mort's lineup. So let's just break it down player by player, right? So Mort, very volatile player, right? Sometimes he top frags, sometimes he goes 0-20 like the intro suggests, okay? That being said, he has Gangster, very solid, very consistent. Blonde, obviously super freaking good, right? So 2 super good players. But then he also has Donatello, who was literally the best player before he quit in the game. So potentially speaking, we have 3 ultra mega top tier players with Mort. So that's like, Zaxo, he's all right. All right, he's all right.
Well, Zax is all right, but then he picked Thomas, Tuboki, Willman, and Hism. Who
I think it's all right in these drafts to have 1 weakish player. I think that's all right.
well, yeah,
I don't think I have any weak players.
You look at Bean's lineup, and I'm seeing a lot of holes in the ship. You know what I'm saying? You look at Fuzz's lineup, I see all holes except 1 or 2. Oh God, look at Fuzz's lineup.
well, here's Fuzz's thing. Fuzz was doing the strategy where you sit on your money until the end, but the problem is Fuzz sat on his money until all the S and A tier players were gone, and then he was just sitting with millions and no one to spend it on.
You're pissed. You're pissed.
That's what happened.
Did he not bet on Nathuk? It's like Nathuk clearly did that strategy where he was lowballing.
Yeah.
And then
But Nathuk spent at least. Nathuk spent 8 million.
I still don't think Nathuk worked it out in the end, but like there's too many
I think
people.
That strategy as a whole is
There's too many people doing it. You can only do it if you're the only one, and there's like 3 people trying to do it. So none of them are gonna completely win, and only one of them can possibly not fail.
Yeah, I did like the strategy of picking some of the. I originally thought Rand, Blonde, blah 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 blah. But there's actually, people waited, which I actually thought was smart. I didn't think that would happen, but it did. Where people just kind of got their like niche picks, like Coco picked like OG Salt, that was niche.
Right.
And
That was a biased pick. Just putting that out there.
Yeah. What about LBM's team? Because LBM did that strategy too, but LBM kind of, I think, of the people that did that strategy, I think LBM came out the best.
Yeah, definitely. So I think Skillz is pretty good at Archer.
I was just gonna say. Skillz is decent Archer.
Wait, did Skillz get drafted?
I'll go a little bit above.
Yeah.
I'll go a little bit
Oh
above
lord,
these,
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
Skillz I would put right below the Archers that play the game.
So if the lineup were to be LBM,
So all 3 of them.
LBM, Mars, Wolf Cyclone, Rob, Skillz, that's like 5 good players with 1 player. You know what I'm saying? I won't name names.
Those are all
Name
that's
names.
a good team.
But,
That's a good team right there.
I'm gonna
Name
pull
names.
On this. I'm gonna pull a red
Name a name.
I have to. Anyways, yeah. So so in my opinion, LBM is the best out of the captains, and then him getting a strong draft is even more scary.
You think he's better than Jay?
Yes.
The fuck?
Yes.
Right now, probably.
Yo, we got 100 blunts in the chat. Yo, blunts. How did it feel getting picked for 3.1 million? Knowing that players like Kyler, Huggles, you beat out those players. You beat out Colonial. You beat out Mars.
I just woke up to the news. Look at that dude. He didn't even
Yo.
care. He was sleeping. Who joined?
What's up, boys?
Oh, we got captains in here. All right,
We got some captains in here.
Coco, walk me through your strategy, bro.
So I'm gonna tell you where it went wrong. Fuzz, Nathuk, and myself all had the same idea of holding on to money so we can flex our money for very good players, right? So we
I'm
wanted
gonna be
to
honest,
flex,
I was
we wanted
trying
to
to do the
flex
same
Ren.
thing, but I got scared off super hard.
Yeah, so
I saw too many people doing that.
we wanted to flex on Ren Morning and like these really good S tier like North players that like are all can play well consistently. And my mindset was kind of like trying to get North synergy. If I can get multiple North, like it'd be a wrap. Sadly, I could not do that, but I only got 2. But where Fuzz went wrong is Fuzz went way too hard on Russian Mafia. He forced that so hard that he was behind money on me and Nathuk, and so he had no chance of getting Ren Morning when it came down to it, right? Because Nathuk and I both had more money than him, so no matter what he did, he wasn't getting either of them. And then Nathuk held on too hard. He didn't get a solid core. He got ISO, which is good. But the rest are like C tiers that he grabbed, like Big Buds on
He is ISO and Ren, but that's like not enough.
so ISO's not bad. He's a not bad core player. It was a good pickup. I don't know about 3 mil for it, but it was good. But he saved too much. So he had enough money to where if he had spent like another 2 mil on another good core, then it would have been scarier, right? Because he still would have gotten Ren, because I was still like 3 mil under him. But he didn't, and so because of that, he got like garbage, a good player, and then a god. And Fuzz just went too much on Russian. He went too much for the Archer, I think.
Well,
Granted,
I
these
don't
teams
agree.
can all do well.
I do not agree.
I don't
These
think that
teams all
sank
do
him.
well.
I don't think spending that much on one player really hurt him because other people did.
I do. If you
Just
send
do the
one
math,
person,
do the
if you do
math.
one person, you send one person on Russian Mafia, he's dead, right? Russian can't melee.
100% false.
He can
Yeah,
melee versus some of
you
these
just
starters.
think- you just
There
think
are going to be
you-
teams with
you just
starters
think
that would
it's
lose to RM in melee.
Well,
I'm
Russian
saying-
Mafia, hey,
Yes.
the way
Yes.
Russian guys, the way
Diamond would
plays
lose to him.
Archer is he like
Wrong.
sits super far back and just like fucking plays it like he's playing and just like snipes people across the map.
Jay, let's talk about your strategy because you took a totally different approach. You spent all your money in about fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So walk me through
So
your strategy.
Basically, my strat was gonna be to get the Austin synergy, Wall and Imp. If I could get that, it was
Wall?
in the bag. But obviously, that didn't happen because, like, I just fucked up. Like, it was gonna be Imp, Wall, Cologne. That's a solid
Yeah.
4.
It is.
And fucking, I don't know why I did it 700k on Bang. Like, I thought Nate would take him because Nate and Bang are like tight, you know. And then like,
Now you're
So
stuck
you
with
were
them.
trying to drive the price up.
Renly
Wait.
and Raccoon were a good choice. That's good. Those are
Yeah.
those are good players.
Those are solid
They're
players.
Solid. But if I got Imp, dude, I had this shit in the bag. But now it's just kind of because I don't.
I mean,
know
you
what's
wouldn't have gotten Renly and Raccoon if you had gotten Imp. You would have only gotten one of those players at most.
Yeah, but I mean, the
That still
Austin
would have been an
synergy, bro.
improvement.
The Austin synergy.
That's true.
Austin is a known racist, putting that out there.
All right, so if you just figure the math, right? You get 15 million, right? You only need 5 players, okay? So, obviously 15 divided by 5 is 3 million. So if you average 3 million, like, you're set, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some of the players' strategies was like, I need to save 8 million for rent and then I'll get 500k. Like, you don't really need that, It's like, you could have went 5 million, 5 million, 2 million, 1 1 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's too many people with money at the end of the draft. If you have money at the end of the draft, you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's the fuzz. That's the fuzz era.
I think I got ridiculously lucky with my lineup with no one contesting Salt whatsoever. Salt is like pretty underrated.
Yeah, okay, good.
The
I mean,
only
he
team that
plays-
rates Salt high
he
is up.
plays-
That's all
He
I'm saying.
No. He plays Archer really well. I can't remember who we were scrimming, but
Yeah, but he's Team
he was
Cancer,
dropping-
bro. He's wicked
he was-
salty.
What are
He
you,
was
what
dropping-
Are you gonna do? What do you
he
do
was
in
dropping
Russian Mafia?
5Ks.
OG Salt is when I watch Uprising Invasion scrims, OG
When
Salt
we-
is always the one pulling him down
when we
every time.
when we run into Russian, dude, I'm gonna just tell everyone spend 1 point on Pavis, dude. All of a sudden, he's fucking useless because that 1 point won't matter because we're still gonna win melee.
That's not true at all.
I mean, even Russian Mafia could get 2 picks against your team, and you would still beat Fuzz's team in melee.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like it's so I really think the Russian Mafia is like a really good pick, but wasting that much money on it for just
It wasn't the Russian Mafia pick that fucked him. It was everything after.
All right,
He
Coco
could have just gotten a bunch of B, A tier players, but he got doo doo.
Really? You don't think the 5 mil? Say what's the
No.
thing?
Arch. Okay, I've always said this. This is my quote. Don't. I'm copyrighting this. Archer is the great equalizer. I swear to fucking God, Archer is the most important position in the game. Period. You could have Mort's dumbass be dueling Ren, and then Russian Mafia just shoots him 3 times. Ren, there's no counterplay to that, right? And all Mort has to do is chamber feigns a parry, and then Russian Mafia will always like a good archer will always trump every single good melee player in the game. Period. It's the most important position in the game.
But there are scenarios where Archer isn't good, right? Like Archer isn't very good on like grad, certain grads maps, certain taiga maps. Like, or it's not always good. And so I think burning 6 mil on a hard stuck Archer player is a little rough when you don't have a very good core to back it up, right? Like you need a good core, and it's the same thing with Huggles, right? The Huggles comp looks a little scuffed because he's hard stuck rat, and the front line doesn't look like it'll last. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, but it just Imp
is really fucking good, dude. Imp
is really good. Imp is really fucking good. I agree with that. But it doesn't matter if like the teammates around you are dying, right? If the rest of your line just falls, you just get 1v3'd or 1v2'd.
Huggles is better than Imp.
The biggest
and Huggles isn't good.
The biggest thing that absolutely I think the strongest thing about Archer is there's so many rats on Invasion, tier 1 chest, tier 1 helmet, and Archer destroys rats. Like
tier 1 helmet is huge.
Rat versus Archer. It's so dumb. I swear to God, bro. If you run tier 1 chest, if you want tier 1 helmet against Archer, you're basically insane.
Hold on. What do you guys think about my wrong lot pick?
I was actually no, truly.
Epic
That's
play.
hype. That's hype.
Will he be on bench or on lineup?
No, he's gonna be bench.
Nah, well, what the heck? That's wasted talent.
Let's move to this. LBM isn't here. LBM, what was your strategy going into this? Because you did. I put you in top 3 of teams.
I mean, I knew that people were gonna fucking waste their money at the start, so I just waited.
He knew that. He knew it,
It's obvious, right?
Fuck you, LBM.
So then I just waited. I was like the only one with no players. Then I got Bowler for 3.4. That's a fucking.
That was a steal. That was a steal. The rest of your draft sucks.
Wolfraff is my safe pick, I guess. I just needed someone.
Yeah.
Mars for 3 mil, I think that's good as well.
Lord.
I needed an archer, so Skillz. I mean, Skillz is good archer.
So why did you need an Archer? Because Coco thinks it sucks.
No, whoa! You're misconstruing what I said. I picked Salt because he's an engineer archer flex. He can do melee. He can do all 3. That was.
He can't do any of them. I don't think he can do any of them.
He literally stomps you in every class. Like, it doesn't matter. And you're gonna be starting on your roster. It's kind of insane. It's insane that they can't play anything.
Yeah, but I think
I don't think Mort would get
stomped
stomped by OG Salt. I'm sorry, but I just don't.
What?
I think
Are
OG
you
Salt's
serious?
shit.
Alright,
I don't think he's good.
I think he's an archer one trick.
Fair
he's
point,
not even
dude.
that good at Archer.
All I'm gonna say, dude, is you're gonna see him pop off this tourney, dude. It's gonna happen.
And
It's
then,
gonna
and then
prove all
because
you
I
wrong.
got like so many good picks, I got Cyclone for 6.5. That's maybe a little too much, but it's still fine.
Cyclone for 6.5 was a little high, but like
but
the boner pick.
Yeah, but
the boner pick was like, oh wow, I've got like bonus 2 million.
The heck?
The LBM comp is very strong, I think. 4 very good players plus Skillz archers, very strong.
And then I have fucking Balanga
Who's the? Yeah, 4 very good. You mean that he drafted?
Wolfraff, Martzi, Cyclone Rob, plus Skillz.
Hey, I think Mort's gonna win if Blonde plays, but Blonde doesn't like Mort, so.
Blonde did unblock me. We're making progress, boys.
No.
You have to remember, Coco, that.
Uprising player getting off that
here's
one.
the thing. This is just an announcement. It ties into work. This is an announcement. Female Fatale is a name that has popped up recently. That is Shonatello.
Oh, no.
If he ever asks for a scrim, just know it's him. But so I scrimmed against him the other
Isn't
day
that
on
Blake?
Invasion. Yeah, Blake. That's his
Yeah,
alias.
that's Blake.
So
Yeah, I don't know
he
Shonatello.
was pretty bad. All right, he was pretty bad when, or not as.
He wasn't bad. He was
Jesus
top
Christ.
fragging over Boner and Cyclone.
No. He had
I've got
he
screenshots.
was like, oh, what do you?
Yes.
Well, anyways, as of right now, he's not in form. All right. Before he quit the game, he was the best player in the game. Period. A lot of people would mistakenly say Wizardish. That's just not true. If you ever scrim Tempest, you know that's a lie. Shonatello was the best player in the game. Period. He actually held the record for most kills in a pug ever at 99. He got trolled in the last kill. Actually, Kronk took his record over recently with 100 in a scrim. So,
Yeah,
That's
scrim
not a
against
pug.
Goose Pack.
Oh,
Shout out to
okay.
the boys.
Never. Okay, does that really count then? I don't know if that's.
What do
really...
you mean? Does that really count? Goose Pack isn't even the worst team.
But yeah, so Shonatello,
There's something though.
the ex-best player to ever grace the game of Mordau, to ever be conceived. 2.5 million from Mort.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Why didn't you guys pick him up, Coco?
I didn't have.
I
didn't have-
don't know Shonatello.
I only had like 3.3 million there,
Yeah,
and I'm
me
like,
either.
there's no way I'm getting this guy. I'm gonna be like super careful. I was just thinking like, how do I get Shonatello? And then my lineup's complete.
I'm like a very new player. Like I didn't even play release. I played like after release, like 3 months, I think, 3-4 months. And I've never seen him. Never seen him play.
Yeah,
So I just don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to shout out to Yang, who just died to dopamine bandit in the duel yard. Now what you want to see, boys.
Oh, jeez.
He just died again.
Listen,
Exposed on stream a second time.
All right, this server.
So
will make it,
I want to hear about why you think Chorsky's a horrible player. I think he's
Chomsky?
really
He's
good.
god awful.
Have you
He
ever-
single-handedly
Hey,
lost West Coast.
Whoa! Substantiation, dude. Tell me why. Don't tell me that he
so,
is.
I'll tell you why. Go into a scrim and press tab.
Yeah, he plays well.
Against bad players, maybe.
Against Corvit's team?
Krosky will not kill a single person on my team once. That's all
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
you are on your team.
True.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm better
both
than
dying, Lord.
Krosky.
What the
You're
heck?
better than Chorsky?
He's better than Chomsky.
Yes.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah, he's better not be
Fuzz.
dead again.
Fuzz
thank
is
God.
in here. Fuzz, what happened, bro? Walk me through what happened. Because
So,
I
I
got
kind
you
of
as
fell
the loser
asleep.
on this draft.
I kind of fell asleep halfway through. But the
Oh,
Russian
you were
pick is...
sleeping. You were sleeping.
I was
at the-
sleeping.
like literally sleeping.
Oh yeah, basically. I was way too tired. But the Russian pick is good. I think everybody else is good. I think we'll do pretty good.
Pretty well.
How much money do you have left, like right now, that you could like
In
go
my
buy a Big Mac or
account?
something?
Technically 3.4.
Jeez,
Oh,
That's
all. Oh,
Nah, I told you I fell asleep. But smile for 2 mil, steal. That's all I
No,
gotta
dude,
say.
I think Smile is.
I don't know about that.
Stink.
Steal.
Smile
Smile-
for 2 mil is pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
I
I think that's,
But
I
the
think
fact
that's
that
good.
you have another 3 mil just sitting in the bank, like what
Yeah,
the
like,
fuck is
that
that?
that could have been our
That's an
cost,
A-tier
or, like-
Listen,
player.
that
Yeah.
money is going
That's
for the
that's
gamer
almost
house,
what
guys.
Boner's worth.
What?
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
have money for food, beverages?
And
What
the
do you guys
Mac
have?
and Cheese.
Dude, we're gonna be in a 5-star suite while you guys are all in a motel with roaches.
Exactly. No,
Yeah,
I did
roaches and
genuinely just
Vaughn.
fall asleep.
You guys
What
are
the
gonna
heck? Yeah, but you won't be comfortable, that's all I'm saying. We'll be comfortable losing.
No,
So-
we're beating a thug. We're beating a thug's team.
So
Okay.
was
What do you
Ren the
think
most
Joker's
highly,
worth?
the most highly paid player? It looks like it is.
The Thug
Ren
is
was
the
overrated.
most overrated
Too
player.
much, too much.
I think Russian should have been the highest.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, Russian is the
Thank
great
you.
equalizer. Archer
See?
is the great equalizer. Seriously.
Yeah, you
I
guys
told
hate
him.
on Russian way too much.
I told
No,
him.
Russian's
don't worry.
insane.
I think
More than
Russian's
6
insanely
million.
good.
You,
But
no,
I
I'm
think-
not saying he's bad, but it's like you can't afford to draft a melee that's not just going to get shredded if you draft Russian Mafia.
Well,
Yeah.
no, that was just Fuzz's mistake. That wasn't Russian Mafia. That was
Yeah.
just Fuzz's mistake.
That could be.
Wait,
You'll never
we'll
be able
see,
to
though.
afford top tier players
Listen,
if you
listen,
have
you
Russian
little
Mafia.
bastard.
Your melee's going to
Listen, you little. Did anyone not remember what happened in the fucking Midwest thing? I would say Midwest's roster was the weakest in the fucking game, and we almost won because of Russian Mafia.
That's true. Russian Mafia can carry bad teams. You're right. You're right. On camp,
On camp, yeah, it has to be on.
that team will never play on camp once.
It has
Not
to-
once will that team play on
Judging
camp.
by the other special tournaments that we've done, like the regional, there's going to be a lot of camp being played.
I'll let you know right now. My roster will not play on camp once.
You gotta consider that you're playing with a pickup game. Basically, you want to play on the easiest map. You don't want to play no strats.
No. The other team is at the same disadvantage, and I'm a better captain.
Oh,
True.
okay.
I'd like opinions on like how we think people like are gonna, or how like for instance the Thux team, like how is that gonna get out of having like only 2 good melee? Do we think Rin is gonna carry that super hard? Do we think like
okay, but here's the thing:
like
they
a
have
flex?
they have a top tier player, and then they have a good player, and then nothing left.
Yeah, I mean,
The rest of them are
I don't even see a flex for an
Kinda.
archer. I don't even see a flex for an archer or a rat. Can either of them,
They have
can any,
nothing.
like those players, like even flex
They have
those?
no.
those
Big Bud's an
supports?
archer. Big Bud's an
Is
archer.
he?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think of my team? How far are we?
I think Raccoon was a steal.
Your team's alright. Your team's.
Yeah,
your
let's
team's
pick
not
winners.
bad.
Let's go through and pick our
isn't,
winners.
isn't Raccoon the reason that Hydra won't play 6v6? Like
No, I think he
invasion?
just doesn't enjoy it. So
No.
he
Yeah,
doesn't
like
play it. he like by choice doesn't want to play it. Which
Well, I
is
think-
fine. It's the game you play for fun. You're not having fun with something, don't play it.
You mad?
Oh fuck!
I'm
I fucked
pissed.
up
Well, I
big.
think Hydra
Oh,
quit.
No.
Hydra did quit. Hydra's dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hydra is from what I've
Dane
heard,
killed Hydra.
not doing
What
too
the?
well.
Whoa. Dane did not
Uh,
kill anything.
Dane wants
It
Hydra
was
to
the
live good.
inactivity of the
No,
entire
I
team.
killed Hydra. The original Hydra lineup
Hyena?
would have been the best lineup in the game. Not even. Adius, Dane, Raccoon, Bodkin, me, and what was the other guy? Fuck. I don't know, dude. But we were high.
Mono.
We kept playing. Best team. In
Well,
no,
we
5v5 skirmish. No, Bob was an original.
So what percentage do we think Crabwalk is Wizard? What's the percentage chance here for
No,
this one?
like-
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the
7%.
thing. If you're Bean and you're looking at that roster, I don't think they can win if it's not Wizardish.
No,
I
I think they're going to be top 3, honestly.
If the line can just hold for Huggles, like we've seen Huggles like do really well, but that's all Huggles can do. If the line can't hold, they're gonna get fucked.
Alright,
Huggles like cannot duel to save his fucking.
Pardon my French, yeah. How is this tournament gonna work? Like, is it gonna be like a single elim, or is it gonna be a round robin?
I think it's supposed to be double win. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna fit all those matches in.
Yeah, that's a lot of matches.
So, just all right. So let's just go through who we. All right, before we do that, right? We got some captains here. I'm pretty pissed I wasn't in the draft. How much do you guys think? Because I'm an ego player, right? Shout out to Imp.
5 mil.
How much do you guys think I would have went for?
I would have did 5 mil.
I would have.
I
Yeah,
would've
I would have
been
maxed.
My
Max
highest would have been
four.
3.
Yeah, my highest would have
Max.
been 3.5 for Yang, but that's because
I'd
I was
drop
like
all
focusing
15
north.
mil on you.
I mean, the reality is, all you need is one player to highly value you. Like Coco guts. People bought Coco.
Huh?
Like that's insane to me.
Huh?
in the mock drafts.
Oh.
Oh, how much did I go for mock draft, dude? I'm an ego player too. God damn.
Diamond. Show the chat. Show the chat. Show the chat.
What? Did you link
Show
to
the
something?
in-game chat.
Oh. Yang, you ain't worth 500k.
What the?
No.
Who's that? Spirit
No.
of Victory. That's a Smurf. That's
I
someone's
think-
Smurf. Come on, fess up in chat. Fess up in
Oh yeah,
chat if
level
you're Smurfing right
41,
now.
bro. Of course.
If you're Smurfing right now, fess up.
That has to be Baldwiner, dude. That has to be.
I think if the players focused more on like already built team synergy, that could have been like really good. I think that was one of the main reasons for me picking up Arkosh, that I didn't want too many Uwu players to be like let to play together.
COVID Smurf narrative exposed.
Wait, what is this Uwu team?
Alright.
Yeah, we're now
Inquisition. I'm sorry, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Linquisition.
In question is
Chaos?
our B team.
Chaos? Wait, what is it?
Inquisition.
Okay. Jay, why'd you leave North?
The question is, I've heard
Hold on,
Bang.
Mark.
North
I've
was
heard
too
Bang
easy.
has a problem with the new Inquisition. I've heard he has a problem with the new Inquisition. Will he play under Jay?
Hold on.
I got two questions. Wait, hold on. Let me get the other one out. First of all, why is Colonial sub for like North A team? Is there like history there? Because I think Colonial is not as good as Fuzz or even Jay, arguably.
Colonial's doo-doo.
Second of all,
Oh,
why'd you leave? Jay?
No,
Okay. Hold on, Yang. Hold on. All right. So first of all, I think Colonial and Fuzz are like, it depends on the day. Because one time Fuzz can be a god and Colonial can be a god, and one time it just depends. Like they're both super good, and I don't it's like I don't fucking know because Cologne plays Halberd and Fuzz plays Spear. It's kind of like who do you want? Moment. All right. So why do I leave North? So I mean, we beat Tempest Academy in the thing, and then Wizard just quit the game, and we started destroying everybody. So I got kind of bored. I quit the game. I went back to Shiv for a couple months. Got moved down to the North for inactivity. That was fucking toxic.
Not true.
Dude.
Holy shit, you're literally lying on
What
stream
the
right now.
fuck?
Yeah, he's lying.
He's lying. So I didn't think you'd lie, right?
All right, Jay, finish your statement.
Okay, so since I didn't play at all, I was like, all right, I'll move down the North to help the boys out. All right, so I requested to move down the North because I didn't play at all.
Okay, now you're telling the truth.
I got removed off of the starting lineup, so I was like, fuck that, I'm not gonna do that because I quit the game basically for like a month. So I went to North, played for like a solid 2 weeks. I was like, fuck that shit, and I quit the game, and now I'm back.
And so you didn't go back to North? Why?
Because me and Morning aren't on good terms.
Did you call him a gamer word or something? Why are you on good terms?
I
That
won't-
in North, that gets you on better terms.
I will not disclose untold information.
All right, I respect that. I respect the closing agreement. Is there anything else anyone wants to talk about, or am I gonna go on a tangent? Why?
So, does anyone else? I'm about to wrap up the this segment. But does anyone else want to say one last thing before
About
we
the
give
draft?
before we give? I wanted to wrap it up with like our picks on who's gonna win.
Yeah, let's just go down and do it real quick.
No, just like your top one. Like
Yeah,
who?
just one, just quick.
All right, Mort.
I'm gonna win.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, Gorvin.
That's not true.
I'll go Bean. I'll go Bean.
What?
Yeah, I'm going Bean.
Right?
Okay. Okay. Well, I think if anything goes correct,
Wrong.
LBM's gonna win because
Even
I mean,
worse.
Cyclone led. Alright, so Huggles says he led Northeast to victory with dog shit teammates.
It was
But-
Cyclone.
I think it was Cyclone. Yeah. So if
The heck?
you know,
He's a
It's
strategic
Cyclone.
master. Cyclone is just a freaking sword and a kill monster.
Dude, Cyclone was my
I've never
original.
seen that guy think.
Cyclone was the original like pick. I really wanted Cyclone, but I thought to myself like, if I can just like get 3 North, like it's a wrap.
I'm
You
not
got the
even-
wrong North.
I'm not even sucking off Cyclone. I don't think he's that good. He's overrated in my opinion. But the
Oh.
LBM's roster is solid as hell.
Yeah.
I think
He doesn't have
Cyclone
many
is just
weak
like
links.
he's just like is like a mentally good person too, right? Like his mental is super strong. He's not gonna tell.
He's kind of toxic.
That's not what I heard. I heard that when he was on Rangers, he was a big boy, very aggressive.
I think I agree. I think Bean would win if Crab Walk is Wizardish, dude.
I agree with that.
Personally,
I honestly don't think he would even win with Wizardish.
If
I'm with
Yeah,
Jay's
he
team.
He
If-
wouldn't, dude.
if that's not the case, if Shonatello is as good as everyone has hyping him to be, Mort's probably gonna win.
Donatello is literally the greatest player in the game.
If Shonatello's rusty and washed, my team takes
Here's
it.
the thing. Here's the thing. If I make it to day 2, Shonatello's rust will be clean.
Donatello's
then
been
we'll
playing
win
the game for like the last week, and he's looking good. You know, he lost a few 2v2s against Chomsky and Frazzle, but you know, the
Was
rust
that-
is gone.
Mate,
It quite possibly could have been because of his, teammate Tucker
or Taka,
and Rob Boner, but but the rust is gone. I would know because the last time Sean came back, I 2v2'd Frazzle and Marklar, that's his name, and the man who had not played the game since release when he initially quit disarmed Marklar 4 times in a duel before dying to a gamble. And then you've just put, that's what I get for playing with my food.
All right, so Diamond, I know you're like the moderator, but who do you think is gonna win? Truly,
Jay.
Really? Damn, so we got 4 different responses.
I have Jay. I'm drafted onto the team with the boys, right? I always respect the boys, but that roster's looking a little shaky and questionable. But they have Russian Mafia, which could, very well carry them. In every team fight. Yeah, if they're on cam.
If they're on
Or if they purposely fight in open environments where Russian can be useful.
You said Jay, but you're describing Fuzz's team.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm with them.
Boys.
But Jay's team, I feel, is more solid. Like, I definitely think they would win.
Alright.
Okay.
Is that everybody? I really want to get to the rise and fall of Venomous Melee.
The VenCast.
Whatever.
One last PS, just because I'm getting spammed here. Stabby's actually pissed that he got picked for 1 mil. He's pissed.
Same as Squeeze T. Same as Squeeze T, by the way.
He's a $1 million player.
Well, no one knows if he's going to play for the team, even if you draft him. He might play for another team.
This just in. I've gotten a new Mortcast poster. I'm gonna put it up on stream for everyone to see while you guys talk.
Thank you.
All right, let's set this up. This next pod up.
Okay.
Thank you for coming on, captains.
Thank you, Corbin.
Go ahead.
All right. So where do we want to start with the rise and fall of Nick Average?
What happened?
Do we start with the name 1,000 names for a team?
Yeah, we could do.
All right, I'll lay it out unbiased, and you guys can just fill in the details. No, I'm serious.
Okay.
So let's start here. So Uwu, for reasons you guys can elaborate if you want later, but Uwu decided to change their name. They picked Inquisition. Okay. Now
Well, that wasn't our first choice.
Nathuk had a problem with that, but they ended up on Inquisition. Nathuk had a problem with that. What ended up happening, I believe, is Nathuk went to Venedis with Ashua, a former Inquisition captain, and told Venedis that both of them did not want the Uwu to use the Inquisition name. So now in Venedis Melee matches, Inquisition, which is Uwu, will be known as Uwu. So let's start there.
I didn't even know about this. What the fuck?
Yes, Inquisition. What the team calling themselves Inquisition will be known as Uwu in Venedis Melee official matches.
It's not 100% confirmed right now because we do have dev support, but basically I'll shed some light on the boys because, like Coco said, he's in the age of Mordhau, he's a youngin, right? So long time ago in the alpha, I called them the Rook Boys or the Castle Boys. They were called Squires, and it was a team led by Marze. Okay. So then there was another team that was mostly from Shiv, who played Mordhau a little bit. They were called NRG, right? No affiliation with the esports organization, and
So you were saying
it was very
That we're aware of.
It was very nefarious what the NRG meant. It was an acronym for something. I won't say it, but we can fill in the blanks.
Oh, I didn't know it was an acronym.
Oh yeah, you can ask Josh. Anyways, so Nathuk / Josh were co-leaders of NRG, and they merged with Squires, the Mars team. It was 6-6, a perfect merge. 6 players from Squires, 6 players from NRG, right? And Mars and Nathuk / Josh were co-captains, okay? So then fast forward a couple of weeks, I think like Inquisition lasted like...
Oh my god, oh boy.
lasted like a month. I think Inquisition lasted like a month because everyone quit the game.
Not true, but
well, like let's just go down the list. Champton, the last APOC. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people are gone like week 1. Okay. So, anyways, because they boycotted the Venetis tournament, the only tournament they played was the MCL, and in the MCL, Mars was the captain. Right, I have proof of this. I have proof of the screenshots. Mars being a captain, Nathuk not being a captain for Inquisition, right? And, so there. And Josh, the quote unquote co-leader of the co-leaders of NRG, he was on Spurrick Esports, so he left, right? So fast forward even more, it's at the end of MCL, okay? And Nathuk quit the game at that point, right? So, and he actually stepped down in a Discord announcement, right? He stepped down in a Discord. He goes at everyone in the Inquisition server. He goes, "I'm gonna step down and let Mars be the leader." Okay. So then I was teamless at that time because I left LG, and the MCL playoffs were really soon. So Mars goes, "Hey, do you want to, play for my team, Inquisition, in the MCL playoffs?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So it was me, Wall, Arkosh, Russia Mafia. We all joined that team, right, to play in the MCL, and we got third. Okay, we barely lost to Tempest. It was sad, but we did our best. And then at that point, I was thinking about joining other teams, and Mars just said, "You should just stay," right? He goes, "You should just stay," and I'm like, "All right, I'll just stay." And then we actually, had like a big conglomerate of players that joined the MCL team. Okay. So then,
Yeah, do you see what I just sent you?
Yeah,
I
hold
think
on,
we have
hold
a better
So,
topic.
but hold on, guy. I'm trying. Listen, I'm finishing quick, right? So, anyways, so we formed. We all joined, and then someone was like, "Maybe we should change the name because this isn't really Inquisition, right?" We had like 5 Inquisition players. Still do, right? We still do have like 5 Inquisition players. So then
we have an
went
NRG player. That's
yeah. We went to Uwu, right? And then a couple of our players were like kind of sad that we're kind of a meme name. So the Inquisition players, like the original Inquisition players, legit said, like, "What if we went back to Inquisition?" I was like, "Oh, that sounds cool, actually." So then Nathuk actually had a falling out with Mars and I, so he's actually ultra butthurt, like the biggest butthurt you can think of, right? That the team that he left and abandoned, and Josh also left and abandoned, he's pissed that we're called Inquisition now. So then he writes up a paragraph sob story to Silas, who also hates my ass, right? And Silas says, "Well, Nathuk said that you guys just stole the team name from him and Mars had nothing to do with the inception." And I'm like, "No, that's a complete fucking lie," right? So yeah,
Marzi was always the one when we were like trying to vote on team names. He's like, "Why don't we just be Inquisition?"
Yeah, so basically Nathuk's lied. Inquisition didn't die yet. So basically,
Nathuk has a screenshot that says.
This is a long ass fucking topic, okay? There's a lot of intricacies. So it's so long. So Silas, adds me in the Venatus Captain's chat and says like, Nathuk said that you guys just stole the name and you're a bunch of liars. Your name's gonna be Ubu from now on. And then I was like, this is bullshit. And Skillz literally invites Nathuk to the Venatus Captain's chat, okay? And was like, "All right, you two fight." He literally said that. Like,
No, this was clearly a
now.
game. This was clearly a game to Skillz. Like Skillz.
So then me and Nathuk are going back and forth, right? And we're getting like pretty pissed off because we both think that. Well, I think Nathuk's a liar. He's just pissed because he doesn't like me and Mars anymore, so he doesn't want his, co-creation to go with us, right? Listen, gangster, hold on, right? Listen, this is an anti-Venatus segment. I swear. So then Skillz uses that information. He started a fight between me and Nathuk to then cry to Jax, the community manager, about how we're fighting in Nick Average's own chat. Think about that. That would literally be like if Mort had Arkosh and Coco fight in the Mordcast chat and then complain to Triturnion about drama in a Discord.
That's literally exactly what I would do.
So then I explained to Jax, the community manager, the situation at hand, provided proof, and Jax is like, "Yeah, you guys are totally allowed to call yourself Inquisition, in my opinion. Like that makes perfect sense." So we have the devs on our side, basically, and our name is going to be Inquisition. Period.
See you in tournament, bitch.
Yeah, see you in tournament, bitch.
Too bad Jax is actually, a dumbass, but he lives his life how he does. One Fallout stream at a time.
So Skillz is talking to the developers about Uwu now. Like, is Skillz trying to get Uwu completely just wiped from the face of competitive Mortal?
Well, if he does, then that makes Tempest team number 2 instead of team number 3, and he needs him number 1 for the stream title.
North might be better than Tempest.
I'll say, guys, I'll say it once. I'll say it again. Muffmeister did a perfect description of Skillz. He called them Machiavellian.
Oh.
There's someone on North way back in the day called him a used car salesman. I always thought that was apt.
Yeah, that is true.
It's because he is.
But that's a dox to say that.
How would you
Oh,
know
yeah.
more?
I think. All right, we need to go over the Silas thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This kind of happened before, but yeah, we can do this.
So the reason why Silas was siding with the Thug because he hates me real bad. Okay.
Isn't that
Listen.
silence? Why is it Silas?
I
Send
don't
a
want
screenshot
to.
to
No, I don't
Diamond.
want to. I don't want to post the screenshots. I'll just. I think that'll get me in trouble. I don't know. Listen, that's all that was said. Okay. So Jay, joined Inquisition, right? And
Freudian.
Freudian slip. Yep. So Jay joined Inquisition, and I messaged Silas saying, "Can you add Jay to our roster, please?" And he goes, "Well, just message Skillz." And I was like, "Well, he can't message Skillz because he has him blocked, right?" Because I wanted to see if he could play, right? And Silas goes, "Well, who is this player that Skillz has blocked?" And I responded with, "Your mother." Okay? And then he instantly blocked me, removed me, and then I got demodded or decaptained.
Yep.
I got
Who was your replacement?
I got deflowered in the Venatus chat, and I'm now banned from casting in Venatus events.
You were
Oh,
banned
we'll
from
get into
casting from
casting.
before that.
Yeah, you were banned from casting before that. Oh.
But Yang was actually replaced as the official Venatus spokesperson from between the team and Venatus. He was replaced by yours truly, Mort. And I lasted all of a day in that chat, and then they
Oh,
brought
yeah.
Yang
4
back.
hours.
They were literally begging me to come back. Like they said, "We've had enough of Mort. Can you please come back?"
And all I did was raise the conundrum
Yeah.
that is this conflict of interest of Skillz both being the leader of 2 of the teams in the league and making all the decisions in the league.
Right, and Skillz will act like that's not like a fair question, but
Bananas denied for 10
That's a really
hours
fair
that
question.
it was a conflict of interest, and then finally they're like, "Yeah, it's a conflict of interest, but we won't abuse it at all." And then I'm like, "Well, how do I know that?" And he's like, "Are you calling me a liar?"
And
They
yeah,
legit got pissed.
if you want to know why you throughout the whole Venatus League you haven't heard Mort on the cast, you haven't heard Yang, you haven't heard Diamond. Well, I'll tell you why you haven't heard them casting right now. Everyone on the Mort cast is banned from participating in casting Venatus events.
Yep.
That came straight from Skillz.
Yep, straight from the top. Who is also the leader of 2 teams in the league. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm also banned. Shadow banned. T-Wizardish.
Throughout all this drama in the captain's chat, Skillz could not stop bringing up the Mordcast. He has a serious problem with it, and maybe that's why he's starting the VenCast as kind of a counter propaganda to the Mordcast. Trying to get details on the VenCast.
Yeah, what is the VenCast? Will we kill it?
Only time will tell. But here's the thing,
I
guys.
mean, VenCast is gonna end up like the wrong podcast. It's gonna be a
He
fucking
just had
snooze
episode
fest.
10 viewers last night.
It's gonna be
bro.
a fucking snooze fest, bro.
Listen. Thank you guys so much for watching this because you are basically every single person watching this is giving a middle finger to Skillz and Venatus. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Hold
shout
on,
out to the
hold on.
boys.
Everyone stop. Rusky, Twitch Prime. Diamond is the Keemstar of Mordhau. Kongal. Kongal is a known racist from Chivalry. The man couldn't go a single sentence without hitting you with the N-word. Tempest player, by the way. Okay, continue.
Yep. So thank you guys for watching because it's just proving to Nicholas that we are the silent majority.
Karasu, on the other hand, cool guy. Shout out to Karasu, the original creator of Tempest.
But we need to actually talk
With his brother.
individually. So
Kongal the racist.
I don't know if you guys remember, but Venatus used to be a big quote-unquote organization. It's down to 3 members. Okay, we got Silas, we got Galaxy, and we got Skillz. Let's go individually. What they fucked up. Okay, so Galaxy, Mort, can you post some screenshots of what Galaxy's So
we could get banned from Twitch for posting those screenshots.
Okay,
All I'm
so-
going to say is for an organization that it claims to be against bigotry.
Yeah.
For Galaxy to still be on the team, that's an
Exactly.
interesting decision.
Listen, the Oskov fiasco. Do you guys remember when they fired Oskov for like 5 minutes and then said "Welcome back"? They
Yeah,
had
it was
like
based.
Skillz took 2 days to write a paragraph. You know that in Discord where it says Nick Average is typing. It took him 2 days to finish that essay, and he goes, "We will be better. Venatus will hold itself responsible." And Galaxy literally he hates trans people. Okay.
What the
Despises
heck?
Despises them.
Yep. Thinks they're scum. You know, stuff like this.
Subhuman.
Degenerate.
Subhuman.
He hates the mentally ill. He hates the mentally disabled. He will literally go. He will go up to a person in a wheelchair and say, "Prove to me that your legs are broken." Like
Oh,
he is
Yep.
sick
Lord.
in the mind. He is
Yep.
fucked up.
If you want to play in the Venatus League, just be aware that the Venatus staff may ask you about your
This is the end of
mental health.
Inquisition.
Mort, do you want to explain that one because that affected you?
Yeah, so one of the captains, who I'm not going to say this is a conflict of interest for Venatus to rule on Cyclone, when he was on Tempest, may have called Yang and myself mentally ill. And Venatus' ruling on this was, well, it's not an insult, it's just a description. And we'll only say it's an insult if you can prove to us if you will admit to being mentally ill. I just think that's a little.
I'll say this, and I'm not the biggest fan of Uwu. Everybody
I
that
hate
knows me
Uwu. I
knows that
despise
Uwu gets
them.
on my nerves really bad.
They called
But
him for 6
I'll
scrims.
say this: Venatus
Didn't
is not
play.
fair to Uwu. Like they're incapable of being impartial towards Uwu.
It's blatant.
And I don't
And I
blame
think-
them really, but they're definitely not partial towards that team.
Galaxy typing in chat. This is fake news. We have screenshots for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Puppet's in the chat, asking questions only he has answers to.
True. Oh wait, Puppets loves trans people, unlike Galaxy, of
Yeah.
course. But here's the thing: so Galaxy also called me and Mort mentally ill. He called all of Uwu brain dead idiots. He also said,
made pedophilic comments.
yeah. He said
accused,
that.
he
The
accused
heck?
me and Yang of sexually assaulting a minor. I think that's a little inappropriate. And when I said Galaxy may or may not be a pedo for typing that kind of stuff, he said, if you ever type that again, you're banned.
Right. So we have a Bunny 2.0 on our hands, and like Corvin, there has to be some description of it's like the meme, like you say that people say that Galaxy got rid of Bunny, and then he turns into Bunny himself. Isn't that fucked?
Yeah. Well,
Doodle
if
Doodle
you look at the
Show.
leaked, if you look at the mod chat from the Bunny era, you'll see that Galaxy was Bunny's biggest supporter.
Oh yeah, Galaxy called you a moron or like an idiot
Oh,
or something
oh, yeah.
in my chat. He's like, that's the cool thing about Corvin. He's just too stupid. I was like, God damn.
Wow.
Yeah, my chat's public, by the way. If you guys want to go see, the mod chat of old, it's all there, uploaded via Mort.
Yep. What?
Shout out to
No, that
Mort.
was not me.
Shout out
That
to
was
Mort.
not me. I don't even know how to download Discord chats.
But so yeah, Galaxy is just a hateful Is it that hard? Because he doesn't interact with the community that much. Is it really that hard to just not type that stuff? I'm just confused. If he doesn't play with us, he doesn't talk to us. At least don't shit on the teams because you're public servants. You have no power. We're the only reason why you quote unquote have a job. I don't know if he gets paid. You know what I'm saying?
I've been dealing
God,
with
I hope he
words and
doesn't.
trolls since June, says Galaxy.
And he's afraid to even come on the Mordcast because he knows it will be like
You'll berate him for 20 minutes and then
no,
you leave.
it will be a wrong watch scenario where he comes on, gives a sob story, and then we provide screenshots. That will literally happen if you did
I will
that.
destroy them.
So yeah, after I said the "your mother" comment and got permanently banned from Venatus, Skillz was like, if you insult my team's mother again, or if you harass my team's mother, I'm like, what the fuck is Skillz talking about? I'm sorry, okay? I said your mother. It's not. I'm sorry, all right? It's an inappropriate joke, all right? I thought me and Silence were buds. I complained to him at least 50,000 times, so I thought we were close, right? I'm sorry. It was an inappropriate joke. But what Galaxy does is not inappropriate. It's fucking harassment, retardation. And at least have the same standard for your players as your staff. And, you know, Skillz is like, you know, he just lies about everything. Don't trust a word Skillz says straight up. Like, he's just,
That's true.
like Mothmeister says, Machiavellian.
What do you keep bringing it up? All I'm saying-
Yeah, can we move on to the next topic? I got a pretty good one. We got some live news. Very interesting development with the Uprising roster. Very interesting. My boys, Diamond, get the other one up there too.
The other one's huge, but I will.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have a very unfortunate thing. Uprising, possibly not a top 4 team anymore after just losing their best player.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Whoa!
All I'm saying is when you join Jay's Discords, you're putting yourself at risk. You're putting yourself at risk, bro. And all I'm saying is, Coco, you're always welcome on Inquisition. Always welcome. I remember when you tried out and you tried to friend Yang and got exposed, but you're still welcome anyway.
Well, Inquisition was founded on racism and bigotry.
Inquisition was founded on Dofu and Jimmy's back, and once they left, the team was instantly nothing
Would
to
you
ever
say-
worry about
I think
again.
Coco is the best player on Uprising right now.
Well, not right now because he's not on Uprising.
Well,
But he
previous
was.
to 5 minutes ago.
He was the best player on Uprising by a pretty large margin.
That was the joke, gangster. God, these guys don't understand.
So what did Coco do exactly?
So Coco joined Jay's one of many of Jay's new Discords, right?
Yeah,
He's a habit for
Jay's
making new
Discord.
Discords, and these are always a bit of the underworld of the Mort House scene. Things are a bit looser around there.
Right.
But Coco took that to the extreme and dropped a gamer word in the general chat for tons of people to see. And Uprising has always been a team founded
Recently?
on respect. I believe within the last 2 days. I think it was yesterday.
Okay. So how did Uprising just find out about it now?
Oh, Jay records everything. He's always recording, and he will
Yeah.
use that as blackmail.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a
Yep.
clip of Jay saying that there's this black kid that went to his school. He never finishes the story, but he keeps bringing up that kid. It's like 4 different times. Now, I want to know what happened. to that
Jay
guy.
wants to talk. He says he knows the details. Do we bring him in?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello,
Jay?
Jay. Welcome back.
Break it down, brother. Break it down.
Alright, so basically, we're all chilling in my new Discord. Me and Mort, we make a new Discord, because that's the thing.
Yep.
That's my thing, right? So, we're still in general. I'm like, Mort, we should populate this, right?
Yeah, I invite everyone on my
So-
on my recent DMs. Yeah.
So someone asks, he's like, is this a gamer word free zone? And then all of a sudden, Coco just drops an N-word out of nowhere, and it got
That's not
screenshotted by
okay.
someone. It got screenshotted by somebody in that Discord, and now it's public knowledge.
Oh wait, he typed it.
Yeah, he typed
Yes.
it.
Oh, God.
You know what?
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
That's not what you want to see.
In the
Like,
general chat for
Yeah.
everybody to see. There's
you
like
you
50
assume
people
like North knows a little better, right? Like they've had slip ups, they had blonde ones, but normally they keep their N words into their private chats, right? Not general chat.
Someone in the chat saying, set Coco free.
Wait,
Cool,
I
he's
don't,
free
wait,
now.
I don't
Was cool
understand.
guy.
I do not understand Caljar's last line. I suppose it's better to do it online rather than in person. See you around, brother. Are these two
He's saying you
brothers?
wouldn't say it to someone's face.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Uprising's a bunch of nice guys, and they really
Congo
pride
would, though.
themselves on.
No, I mean Coco wouldn't say it to like a
Yeah,
black
Coco is a
face.
bitch,
Exactly.
a racist bitch,
Listen,
but still a bitch.
Mort would straight up call Muffmeister a fridge body left and get the crap beaten out of him.
I mean, really, can anyone beat a fridge in a fight? Like, you're just gonna hurt yourself.
The Mordcast
There's too much there. There's too much to take down.
Doodle 808 getting exposed on stream.
Listen. The N-word is free speech protected by gamers.
Protected by the Joker himself.
Well, if he says the M word and they don't want the M word, then that's their right to remove him.
Yep.
I don't really judge.
And
people for
evidently, based off these chats, this is not the first incident Coco has.
You said Coco has a history.
Coco always like on the edge, bro. Always living on the edge.
I never knew Coco was like edgy like that. I never saw that side of him.
Well, okay. Well, he.
I
did
just
try-
got a message me after cast from Cowjar.
Oh no.
Oh, he did.
Say it ain't so. I will
About to get
not
offered
go.
a starting spot on Uprising? Is that hype?
I don't.
More getting poached.
Listen.
Can
So
we
it
get
turns out.
Cowjar in here?
So Hierarchy, Uprising, and Killa both have clauses in their contract to not go on the Mordcast, or you will get fired.
What?
Killa has a contract?
Yeah, Rusky was the one removed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rusky was legit kicked from his team for going on the Mordcast to try and defend his boys.
And now he's with us.
Grongwat,
Yeah, now he's moved up in team ranks.
Ever heard of a man called Jimmy Tryhard? You
Yeah, this guy's literally never heard of Dofu or Jimmy Tryhard. That's how you know
That's
Rongwat's
fucking
literally just got the worst opinion in this game. It's the most unknowledgeable player around. You're pathetic, Rongwat. Pathetic. Okay, continue.
Yeah, continue.
Wow, so Cowja doesn't want to come on?
He's got some family over. I tried to get him in, and he's pretty drunk. Perfect.
That's
That'll be
pretty hype.
fine.
Mossberg is better than Dofu. Dofu is literally will infinitely be better than Mossberg, but he also quit the game 2 months ago. So if Mossberg wasn't better now, I'd be sad.
More than 2 months ago now, like fucking 4 months
Yeah, it's
ago.
like 5. But
Do you not remember the Jimmy Tryhard Bumblebee stabs? Those were hype.
Yes, dude. He was so
Dude,
fucking.
those are-
All I'm saying is that I think Coco was one of the few players on Uprising that genuinely cared about getting better. Like, I don't think Uprising will ever be a good team.
Oh
what
fuck!
the heck?
Coco's gone?
What
Wait,
the
are,
fuck?
are you just saying that because you just got word from Cowjar that it's over between you and him?
No, me and Cowjar are boys, even after I say that. Like, I want to be wrong about this, but
You wanna
I
join
just don't
Uprising.
think... The problem is, there's too many boomers on Uprising that are just, like, satisfied with being fucking shitty benchwarm. And the new bloods are not given the
Thank you,
freedom
Buckwiener.
to drop gamer words and improve.
Right, exactly.
What
They're getting
the
oppressed.
heck?
Would you say that the gamers are being oppressed for it?
I would say on Uprising, the gamers are being oppressed. Cowjar messaged me dickhead after I said that. Oh god. Oh god.
It's over.
It's
That
over.
ain't
Is that a
right, bro.
slur? Is that a slur? I just
Cowjar
need
is a
to-
certified nice guy. The only certified nice
Yeah,
guys
definitely.
are in the Build Rats.
Yeah.
If you're not in the Build Rats, you are not a certified nice guy.
Diamond.
You
Yeah,
are
that's what
not.
I'm naming my
What?
Am I
my
still in the build
my
tracks?
league,
As
my
your
tournament
champion
team.
You are still the champion.
of build
That's just
tracks.
how it is.
If you were to do a top 3 of nice guys in NA Mordhau, Cowja would have to be on it.
Nope, wrong. It'd be
Cowjar
Tucker,
would be number
Imp,
one.
Till. Then
The
Cowjar.
nicest person in Mordhau is Hands.
If you're on
Jimmy.
Level Boys, you can't be top 3 nice guys.
No.
Okay, you're actually just
The,
stupid
the
then.
nicest guy in Mordhau.
You've not been
down,
banned yet. Surprisingly.
Is Dash Shugs. Dash Shugs was a nice guy.
That shrugs.
Das Shugs, he's a fake DOS, not a Shiv DOS, so, I can't give him the utmost respect as DOS Trucks and DOS Wolf, but Shugs was a nice guy.
Wizard Dish was a nice guy. Wizard Dish is a good nice guy.
Wizardish is a goddamn freak of nature.
Rest
Have you
in
seen
peace,
that
Dash
man
Shugs.
play Wizard
Wizardish
101?
is scum,
No,
but he
he's
did
not.
say
Take that
VeggieTales
back.
Rise Up, so I'll always have a little bit of respect for him.
Was he?
Oh,
Was
Yiffing
he
God
Tails
is in the
Rise Up?
chat.
Was he Tails Rise Up?
Till,
Yeah, VeggieTales Rise Up.
all I'm saying is
Wizzy
Wizardish...
Tails.
Oh, Lord.
Wizzy
What?
Tails.
Wizzy
Wizzy
Tails.
Tails Rise Up.
All I'm
I
saying
actually
is...
I have a question for Wizard Ditch.
Blizzard bitch. Blizzardish?
So Wizardish quote unquote quit to focus on League of Legends, which is obviously not true, but
He's trying to go pro. He's trying to go
that's,
pro.
that's what he says. But why did Goat and Dash Shugs leave after you left? Like, why did they follow you?
Goat was inactive. To be
Can
fair.
you care to
And Mac
explain?
Daddy. And
Well,
Quasi.
at least Mac Daddy played a little bit after he left.
Didn't Quasi
Yeah, but
leave?
Goat was
with
like
Goat?
inactive constantly before that. Though.
Goat has real life issues. Oh, God.
He needs
See what
some
you've done?
tissues.
He needs four-ply when he cries. Shugs is actually Chad IRL. All I'll say about him. God. That's weird.
Mr. Dish, are you in the boys? 'Cause, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, if you're in Chugs, or
All I'm saying is
pretty
Wizardish was afraid of the tournament, the draft
See, like
tournament.
when Wizardish says shit like Mac left because he found a job, unless he's overseas fighting for his life for the American dream, that's a complete lie. Like you're gonna sit here and tell me that he left Tempest or he doesn't play anymore because he works 9 to 5. I don't get it. I don't even know what to say to that.
What if he works 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. shift? You ever think of that? Getting that overtime.
Yeah, maybe he works in a factory, bro.
Maybe he's on call salary, so he just can be called up at any moment just to come back.
Corvid, how do you even play the game as a plumber? I don't understand. You have a job, right?
I'm not a plumber, but I do put in my 40
He's an
a week.
electrician. I spread the rumor that he was
I
a
do
plumber.
work 40 a week.
Wizardish, I'll fill in the blanks for you. I'll fill in the blanks for you. I see two options. Mac Daddy either goes, you know what? I think our best days are behind me. You know, we got some, you know, Bean. I'll just retire. That's option one. Option two is he just doesn't like playing the game anymore, so he quit. Saying he got a job so he can't play, I mean, that's just not true.
He might have more
I mean,
going on than a job.
What was he doing for the other 2 years of Mortal Alpha Beta? Honestly.
Yeah, how did he buy those $800 alpha items? I really gotta question that.
All I'm saying is, why isn't June on the starting lineup? That man was a god.
June's
Still is.
calm.
Man
Good, I
fucking
think.
sucks.
How can Tempest not like the game when the game is balanced around Tempest
Yeah,
players?
the game was made for and by Tempest to win tournaments.
Literally, bro.
Tempest got everything they asked for.
These the
Yeah, man,
Tempest
and
people
that's
are-
the thing, though. That's the thing. Like, if people like handed you like free wins, like the devs literally handed you free wins, right? Would you be happy? Would you enjoy that? That's not fun.
I mean, the man literally said that XC Sword sucks. Great Sword's broken bullshit. Oh my god, Great Sword's best weapon. That's why we all use it. And then in the fucking balance call with Jiru, he goes, alright, mate, we need to nerf XC. Don't touch the Great Sword, bruv. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where's... Like,
Bruv.
you said that the XC sucks. He's like, nah, no, bruv, it's actually bloody broken. You just, neutral excel, neutral drag. And I'm like, why don't you use it then? Well, because the Great Sword's too broken, mate. So why don't we nerf it? No, bruv, it's too much fun. Like, what the fuck? This guy literally has the devs in his pocket. Lies.
Rangwa in chat saying he's broke.
He is broke. His dad isn't.
Oh yeah, can we, I want to point something out though. The last remaining old guard, and when I say old guard, I don't mean Shiv old guard. Cyclone went to North. What's going on there?
Rob Boner.
yeah.
Rob Boner. What do you mean? Cyclone was a
Rob Boner is a VK
Raiders?
player at this point in his life. The man does not play NA anymore.
Alright, so, as is many Mordcast topics, one can only assume why Cyclone left, and now I have some theories.
He wants the crown.
I'm sure you
he
do.
wants the crown.
So, Tempest had no fucking chance of winning after
Yep.
Wiz, Shugs, Mac, Goat, they all abandoned him, right? And he
Yep.
was never kind of like the catalyst of Tempest, so he's like, well, no fucking way these losers are gonna help me win. That's, I'm not saying this. That's what
Yeah,
he's
that's what he was saying
Right.
with his actions.
Exactly. So it goes like, these losers can't do shit. They ain't gonna get better. I don't believe that they have 2 months to get better. I'm just gonna join North.
No, and he wants the crown.
Yeah,
Crown.
So
Oh, he wants.
that's my opinion. Because I haven't even seen them like ever hang out or anything, except they did play Halo together. I guess maybe that's where they fell in love. I
Nah,
don't know.
Cyclone played Halo with us.
Yeah, North. So now LBM
Jayy
is
outta here?
so now
No,
can we,
no,
so
no,
now
no.
LBM is crying to me because he obviously left Inquisition, right? So LBM is crying to me like, I just wanted to play with Cyclone and now he's gone and there's no way we're gonna win. And I'm like, yeah, like it sucks to suck, big guy. Like, shit. So LBM's pissed, and Tempest is about
What?
to collapse.
Do that again?
Tempest is about to collapse on itself like a dark star.
LPM equals little bitch monkey, says Sinvet. Wow.
I mean, the real sign of bad times for Tempest is Bean starting lineup.
All right. Listen. In the last Mordcast, you guys can't call me a liar, okay? The last Mordcast, I said, and I quote, "If you are on TKA, you will never get bumped up to Tempest. Period. End of story. Unless you leave." Okay.
You're
So
wrong.
it looks like Bean was bumped up. That's not what happened. He goes to Nick Average and says, "These people suck. I have to get off this team." And he goes, "Okay, you're off the team. Welcome to Tempest." That's what happened. All right, I was not lying.
That's
actually
literally what happened. Yeah.
Is that really what happened?
Yes.
Yeah, he said,
exactly
"I'm leaving.
what happened.
I'm leaving TKA. These guys fucking suck
And this
ass."
was after TK
then he's
lost in
gone.
the Venatus League to who?
Yeah. It's literal nobodies, I think.
Ah, interesting.
Wait. The North won, right? And that's why he was pissed.
Yeah, that was what that
No,
was.
I
the
heard he was
episode.
removed as captain. He was removed as captain, and they didn't even have like another captain lined up. Like they voted him off. They're like, "We cannot have Bean as captain." And then he leaves the team and gets moved up to Tempest. That's the timeline here.
Did him getting removed actually happen, or no?
Yes. Yes. He was voted off the island. And they
Because-
did. It's not even like, "Oh, we think this other guy would be better." They were just like, absolutely under no circumstances can we ever play with you as captain.
Wow.
They didn't have another option.
So it was two-sided.
They weren't like, "This guy's gonna be good."
So Beam was like, "Get me off the team," and his team was like, "Get him off the team."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who's
So
on that
one
team
can
now?
one can only assume that there was some.
Zorpdorp will rise
words
up as the new TKA captain.
Yeah. How can anyone do Zorpdorp dirty like that? I'm actually confused on my boy
Zorpdorp is a fucking legend, and anyone who hurts his feelings will have to go through me, bro.
And Muffmeister and Ida. They're both on TKA now.
Oh
So-
lord.
I actually think that's the new replacement to Bean is my boy Muff.
It's not really on TK.
That's how
The
you.
egotistical
Confirmed.
Muffmeister?
Did we get confirmation of that? Somebody?
He is 100.
The new captain of TKA? Maybe Mossberg is
If
secretly
he's not on
the new
if he's not officially on TK, he's in the process because he scrims with them a lot now. So
Yeah, but he's friends with Ida and Robe, so.
and he told me he quote unquote wanted to get back into Mordhau comp. So I mean I think
Now, this is a question I had last time. Could it be that Muffmeister's return to CS did not go as planned, and he just had to go back to Mordhau because that's where he could, reign, not supreme, but reign near the supreme leaders?
Mediocre.
Everyone who has ever talked to Muff for 5 minutes knows of his CS career.
I was a main opera, guys. Main opera.
Yeah. Jay's the type of
Sometimes.
guy to hit the no-scope from down dust too long.
Rangwa off the goop in chat.
Rongwat's freaking peeing his pants, I guess. I don't know. The guy's a freak, dude. Expert isn't a loser. Expert is a fucking god. I stand with that. Expert, select. A gamer. Fuck Rongwat.
Runglot is on drugs right now, bro. That's not true. Tempest will never die as long as Nick Average is a thing.
Now, question for you, Yang.
Yeah.
How do you think Inquisition will fare in the new Tempest League now that North has picked up Cyclone?
Okay, so this is what I said, right? I'm happy that happened because not only does it make literally Tempest not even close to being a threat, like they're just out of the race basically, because LBM's also going to leave soon, but also it just makes North worse. Like I think that the North roster was stronger than Cyclone, so not only is Tempest gone, but North is worse. I'm happy.
Explain.
North is going to have some rough roster decisions, and they're going to hurt feelings.
Explain why
I think
North
that's
is
gonna be
worse.
rough.
Like, go into it.
I truly think that so Morning, Ren, Blonde, those are a trio, right? And they're all better than Cyclone. Then you
I
have
don't think Morning is.
Russian
I think
Mafia,
Cyclone's
obviously.
better than Morning.
Their archer, he's not going to get benched, right? So that's 4 players locked in, period, right?
I think Cyclone's going to replace Imp. Because Austin has been expressing that he does not want to play the game as much anymore. So Cyclone may come in and take a spot of Imp.
Imp is better than Cyclone.
Yeah, but the man doesn't want to play the game.
That's debatable, but Cyclone plays Greatsword. You know what I'm saying? And Imp plays Halberd, so
Imp plays great. Imp is a frontliner. What?
I always see him play Halberd.
No, I've heard through the North grapevine that Uwu is looking for North players who are maybe discontent with their
Yeah,
roster.
110%. I'm looking at Kyler,
Yeah.
Huggles,
If
Colonial
you're not
Sonic.
satisfied on your team,
Hey, can I
any
say
team,
something?
honestly, if you're not satisfied on your team, Inquisition always is holding trial.
Exactly. Like Huggles,
Always.
Kyler, Colonial, they're never gonna play. Like, come join the deck.
Kyler did tell me though when we were playing Halo, he expressed to me that he is fine with being North Bench because he doesn't give a fuck about Mordhau in it.
That's
And
true.
he says that he wasted like 1,000 hours.
Oh, come on.
on Melee.
That's such a bad mindset. That's like you should never.
And
you
he
should
says
never
he wants to
feel
get
like
good
that.
at something like a first-person shooter like Halo that'll transfer
Oh,
to
man,
everything.
dude, that's sad. Dude, that's sad.
He should play CS.
I always say to
transfers to
people
everything.
that complain about Mordhau on my team privately, I say, if you don't like Mordhau, just go play something you like. Life's too short.
Exactly. And like,
Oh, can I be free of North then?
No, well,
You mother
this
bitch.
limits that logic.
Dude, let me go, man. I don't want to be a part of that team. I hate it. I hate you, Corvid, bitch.
oh,
I will get banned from Venomous events before I take you off that roster.
You hear this? Straight from the source. This man is holding me against my will.
Hostage.
Would you like to join Inquisition? Diamond?
No. The fuck?
Diamond's a lover boy for life.
love it, lad.
Yeah. If Curly joins Inquisition, I'll join. If he doesn't join, I'm not joining.
Who the fuck is Curly, man?
Who the fuck
The
are
Forger-
you, bitch?
The Forger clan tag doesn't work in game though, Wiz.
True.
You have to pull some
Yeah,
strings
can we
with
get the
Spook.
Fauscher clan? Fauscher. Look at that. Doesn't work.
So, but you're saying that Kongol was a super racist. So does that mean that Tempest was founded on cheating and racism? Because Wizardess obviously cheated in Chivalry.
I cheated in Chivalry though.
Exactly. Everyone did. Apparently, everyone in Shiv was a scumbag. I don't get it.
Shiv was just full of
Everybody-
cheaters.
Shiv
bro.
Shiv.
Shiv was the Wild West, okay? Chivalry, there is no moderation of the chat. People went hard. You boys have gone hard a few times. But
I
nobody
went
went
hard a
nearly
couple
as
times.
hard as I've seen Kongo.
No, that's not true.
Mordau-
I've seen
Mordau is a
Josh.
different
Okay,
culture.
besides Leonidas. Leonidas was also up
Josh.
there. Okay,
Have you
Josh,
seen
true.
Josh Diamond?
Flowers cheated, you know.
Let's not talk about Shiv on the Mortcast.
Things went down. And it just goes to show that Tempest hates Fauscher, the superior team, in the tag doesn't work in game. I told Spooks about it 2, maybe 3 patches ago now. Man, it's not fixed it. It's pissing
Nick
me off.
Nick Average has
Nick
arrived.
above skill average.
Oh no.
You mean Uwu? Inquisition is owned by Nathuk. Please refer to all Inquisition questions to Nathuk. If you don't, you're banned via Discord vote. What does that even mean?
He's just trolling. Dude, Skillz. So you tried to like get me in trouble with Jax, but he literally agreed with me, dude. Like the devs are on my side, and you're all alone with Nathuk. I don't get it. You know.
The man is the greatest archer in the game, so you have to give him that respect.
So
If you don't,
Nick
he'll
has-
snipe you.
Nick has been hard baiting in chat recently. Like he's actually devolved into what he hates the most: a troll, a
Oh, yeah.
Twitch chat troll.
Oh, no.
Nick
At
Average
this
is
point,
a Twitch troll.
Skillz is just a
Definitely.
budget version
He
of
always appears at like the worst time and just drops a stinky on the chat.
Stinky. If only Puppet would post evidence, Wiz ran Phoenix and next day are cheating. Oh lord. What could be happening there?
Nate, I don't think that's true, but okay.
All I'm saying is
Guys,
the last
what
time somebody was accused of cheating, they bought the man's family. Now that we've accused Tempest of cheating and Shiv, Wizardish is already on his way to buy our families.
Skillz accused me, my team, and me individually of exploiting in the TKA match. And
You
I
aren't
asked,
good enough to be a cheater.
I asked for either an explanation or an apology, and I'll just tell you, I got neither.
Well, yeah, because the man doesn't play the game as much, so he didn't realize that
He
in
probably said,
Invasion,
like-
in Invasion Grad, where the blue team, their defenders spawn, right? You can go into that overhang that's above their spawns, like up the stairs. Anyone but the king can go up there, and the man did not
Right.
realize you couldn't go up there.
And that wasn't even the biggest play. Like, the biggest play to do that is to go up there and hide. So when the king comes back and resets at cat, you can just drop on him and fucking get some free.
Yeah, but that's illegal.
It's not illegal.
That's
And
how
you could drop without taking any damage without cat if you know how to do it.
Ref discretion. Skillz ruled that was illegal.
No,
That was an exploit.
not illegal. Skillz was completely
False,
wrong.
blatant lie. You have no proof. Fear.
It doesn't
And
matter.
I don't even care that
It's his
he's wrong.
discretion.
I don't even care that he's wrong, but he wouldn't even be like, okay, I was wrong. I apologize for being wrong about your team and you personally. Like
Skillz has never been wrong. That's what you don't
physically
understand.
He cannot apologize at all. Like never.
Now
He
the
just,
question
he
is,
just double down, triple down, quadruple down. Never
now,
wrong.
what's he saying about false, blatant lie? You have no proof. Fear. Is he saying you can go into the overhang? Because I'll go an invasion server right now and walk up there.
Yeah,
No,
do it.
I think he's just trolling,
Do it,
like
just
doing this
for-
low, this wicked.
Listen, he's the
Low
master
trolling.
archer, the master troll, and he leads a #1 team in A Tempest. You mad, bitch? See you in tournament.
What do you do?
Me?
Problem?
I game. But I'm not a gamer, so stop gaming at me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Skillz did once try to recruit me and poach me off of North. That's kind of fucked.
And
I
then
should
he
know.
deleted that message
This is
after
true.
he was
This is true.
exposed.
So
This is true.
Skillz' favorite pastime is what he does. Is he'll say some fucked up shit, some absolute lie or absolute bullshit, and then after we call him out on his bullshit lie, he goes, "If you post that on the Mordcast, then you're the problem, and you're just doing it for drama."
You mad,
Well, the
bitch?
thing is, whenever someone from Ooh talks to Skillz thinks that it's going to show up on the Mord. He thinks everything is baiting for Mordcast. Like Ooh has just broken Skillz.
Yo, hey, we're spectating Bang, my 700k
Oh.
pick. Can we get some info on this?
No, listen. So
Yeah, let's find out.
Rangwad, I'm
He's dead.
gonna show you some stuff that Rangwad sent me because basically Nathuk's lying in chat, right? So I'll show you. I'll send all this information to you. All right, Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
So the first long message chain is
Oh my
Joshua
god.
is Joshua and Mars talking. The second screenshot is just more proof. And then I'll link the third and fourth screenshot that you can put on stream, I guess.
You linked me a text file with the F word at the very beginning. What the heck, dude? Edit that. Change it to redacted.
I can't edit that.
Yes, you. Then
Let
I
it be
can't.
known. All right, listen. I'll put some stars on there. Okay. There's also the N word. Hold on.
Oh my lord.
You know.
Oh
how
my
the-
lord, there is. I see it.
You know how the Inquisition boys are.
That is not epic.
What I'm wondering is Venomous Melee officials banned from appearing on the Mordcast? Like that would make sense. Like Mordcast officials are banned
What?
from appearing.
Alright,
on
I think I fixed it.
No. That's what you. What do you mean? Why would Mordcast ever ban anyone? Mordcast is here.
No. You misheard me. Are Venomous
Yeah.
Melee officials banned from appearing on the Mordcast by Venomous?
Wrong
That
one.
seems likely,
Inquisition was founded on racism and cheaters, much like of Tempest.
Hold on, but that's the original Inquisition with Nate Hook, Joshua.
Yeah, old Inquisition.
Hold on, Inquisition.
This is quite the screenshot. Okay, now what's the second one? Oh, okay.
All right, so Josh goes, "Make your own clan, Mars. Don't be a wall word." Right?
Who is that? Who's H?
That's Josh. And Mars goes, "This is my clan. You quit long ago and called the game dog shit every waking second of your life, and they also quit to join North. Fuck you both. That's true." He's spitting facts here. Mars is spitting facts. Then Josh goes, "The game is dog shit, but it's not your clan," which is also not true because look at the second screenshot.
Bring it up.
Yeah, bring that up. The second screenshot.
Why does he care so much if he hates the game?
Exactly. He's just a, Josh. He's like mentally
Yeah.
disabled or something.
Nate, that's true.
What the? You have proof of this?
Whoa.
So as you can
That's
see,
a Venatus thing to say.
as you can see in the second screenshot, it literally says team leaders, Mars and Nathuk, because like I said, they were co-leaders because Squires merged with NRG. And then bring up the third and fourth screenshots, Mars.
Mars?
Alright, sorry.
Okay, you are blocked from my
Sorry,
friends list.
So, continuing on with what Josh said, he goes, me and Nate both put way more effort into creating the clan. So I guess he thinks that, like, the effort that he put in means more than the actual, I don't know.
Wrong one.
He goes, you run around with Yang Gang and make a role player clan, use 6 spears and gamble stab, barrel dodging N-words. I don't even know what to say to that. And then you steal your clan name.
This is the side Nathuk is on. This is the side that Nathuk is on. Let's
I agree with them. I think they have a right to be angry, honestly.
I mean,
there's a lot going on.
I'll take that side.
So as you can
that side
see,
all day long.
the screenshots that Diamond's posting is in the MCL, right? Which is the only tournament Inquisition ever played in. Mars was a captain of Inquisition, and Nuthuk wasn't. I mean, it's just literally that simple. I got Rongwat, the old organizer, to literally dig this up, and he just said, yep, Mars was the captain of Inquisition, and Nuthuk wasn't. I mean, there's all the proof you need, Nuthuk. I don't get it.
Oh, I have to raise this. Pew.
Inquisition was clearly Nathuk's team. I mean, come on. Who cares who the captain
clearly
was?
not, bro.
Who cares who the captain was on
Clearly,
MCL, dude?
Alright, so...
This was fucking clearly Nathuk's team.
What? How can you say that, Corbin?
It's always Nathuk's team, bro. That's always
Like,
how everyone thought of it.
Nathuk's like a dumbass or something. I don't get it.
Nathuk is not a dumbass.
Looks so very.
I think he has a right to be upset, and I think that a part of it for some people on Uwu, a part of becoming Inquisition is to kind of nag at Nathuk and kind of get on his nerve.
Listen, the Inquisition people literally wanted to be called Inquisition, so like I just don't understand.
Yeah, well, that's what you say, but that
if the people on Inquisition truly respected Nathuk, then why would they want to be called Inquisition? You know what I'm saying? If they truly respected Nathuk stepping
well, that's
down,
the thing. They have
it.
sour grapes because Nathuk didn't come with them to fucking.
No, that's not
Uwu.
true. Gangster and Nathuk literally played in the 2v2 tournament, and they're like best pals.
That they were. Gangster did get drunk one night and complained to me, and he had some strong words about Nathuk's position on this, and that he was kind of dead to him because of it. So, I mean, that's a friendship killed over a dumb name. Shout out to Nathuk. The name means more than his friend.
I mean, I could see that with Nathuk, yeah. Nathaniel. So Jax basically said that if Venitus actually talks with the Inquisition name, he's gonna quote unquote pull out a CM card. His CM card. He's gonna flash his badge. Hello, Jax, community manager. They can be called Inquisition. So, if Venatus tries it, they will get swept down.
What if they don't?
I find it hilarious that Jax, who does absolutely nothing in extreme fucking Fallout 3, is willing to come and go to bat for.
Well, that's because Nick like basically told on me for talking in his chat that he owns.
You mad?
I'm just laughing.
You mad?
That I
bitch?
don't care. That's weird, bro.
All right, coffee cake time. Hey, Mort, see you
All right,
in the freaking tourney, bro.
What
See you later,
Diamond
Nick.
is most hilarious. He literally says, "Call the team whatever you want." He just said it. He goes, "Call the team whatever you want." That he doesn't even realize that proves my point.
Yeah, I agree with Nate.
But he said, why no? Because
drama.
your team
I
is
agree
not
with that.
Inquisition. He has the statement that no matter what you call it, it won't be Inquisition. It'll never be. It's like the new Tempest being, just a fake Tempest, but it has the name.
It's like the new Tempest being what was it? Split Esports? Like
Split Esports.
Well,
it'll always be considered Tempest.
So Jax literally goes like, "I'll talk to Nathuk about it," and this is a quote from Jax. Yeah, I talked to Nathuk. Pretty much, he said he's against us calling Inquisition because of the time and effort he put into the team. Let's just break down his track record. Every single person on Inquisition except 5 people quit 1 week in. He never played in any tournaments. Inquisition never did well in any tournaments except the MCL that when I joined, right? And he never even fucking played on any of the like important scrims or matches. Nathuk did nothing for Inquisition. In fact, I'd say he probably hurt it more than he helped it, because everyone quit.
You mad, bitch?
Yeah.
So true.
Oh, he's fucking fuming.
I don't know about that.
Do not
Like,
attack.
But, okay, Corvid, just play devil's advocate. What good things did Nathuk do for Inquisition?
He ran the
paid-
team.
He paid the $5.
Quit.
Okay,
He
no,
left.
yeah. He paid
He
the
left.
$5 for the logo. I'll give you that one. I think it was him. I think he didn't pay for the server. Gangster did.
Okay. But it was still Nathuk's team.
Got the
No,
gangsters
it
still
was-
saying
Here's where the disagreement comes, because you see a logical progression, like a clear line of succession from Inquisition into Uwu, and I don't see that. I see it as Inquisition disbanded, and then those players made a new team. That's how I see it. You don't see it that way, which is where the disagreement comes.
What if I told you that literally in the Inquisition Discord, he added everyone and said, "I'm stepping down from the leader, and I'm putting Mars as leader."
No, I have the screenshot. He says Inquisition's had a good run, blah blah blah, but it's now disbanding. Like,
Yeah,
Inquisition
that was after the MCL roster changed their name. So, in essence, it was dead and then revived because we changed back to the name. But it was still the same players on the
Yeah,
team.
but the person who can revive it is Marzi, because he was the captain.
Exactly. And Arm Spartan, Dirty Target.
Well, none of those people play. You're saying that to help your argument.
No,
Oh,
I'm
Nate
smart
isn't
that-
even on position. Joshua doesn't play, but you're still saying that he has rightness.
Exactly. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm not bringing up Josh. I'm bringing up fucking Nathuk.
I mean, if we're bringing up numbers, in no world does
Nick Average
Inquisition
said,
not have the most
logical
Inquisition.
progression, clear
Well, you have
line
to
of
remember.
succession.
You have to remember, Nick Average. Tempest isn't your team. It was Kongo's team.
No, it's
and he didn't
Karasu's
even-
team.
Karasu's team. And where the fuck is him? Like, where is Karasu? Where is he at? Diamond, can you throw me a bone on that
Not
one?
playing Mordhau, hopefully.
So-
Maybe
so
he's
what-
It'll be
rolling
like
around on a
it would be
Smurf.
like if hierarchy. It would be like if hierarchy like a
No,
month
that
ago.
has nothing to do with
All
anything.
right, we're gonna call ourselves Killer.
Yes!
No, because
I'm back on the team. I'm ready.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you in that analogy. Only
Not while Killa still has a team.
if Retsnom literally said, "Okay, Bisbal Babkins, you're the leader of Killa," then yeah, they could call themselves Killa because he made him the leader of Killa.
Hey guys, I'm
But
starting a team
Nick
called the
Average
Rat
stole
Pack.
the Tempest name. Nick Average stole the Tempest name because the person who made Tempest isn't even on the team or involved in the scene. So I definitely think Nick Average is being a little bit contrarian, a little bit baiting.
Oh, he's in the Steam crew. He's on the team. Shout out Guts and Flippy. That's it. All I know is
See,
I
look,
bought
look,
for
look,
500k
just-
more than
Nathuk
you in
just
the
exposed
draft.
himself
Oh,
in
look at
chat.
that. Nick Average has outplayed you. He was bought from 500k more than you in the draft, Mort.
Yeah,
What do you
Mars
have to
let
say about
Inquisition die and made.
I was a captain. I wasn't in the draft.
That's what you think, bitch.
What?
So here's the thing. So
Boomer
Nathuk goes,
moment.
well, Mars didn't keep Inquisition.
Oh, we got Gangster in the chat. Gangster in the chat. I never liked the name Inquisition, but when they ran crying, licking the boots of Skillz of all people, that made me cringe. Gangster is the
Cringe.
nicest guy in Mordhau. Up there with Couch.
Yeah, Gangster plays Minecraft. Shout out to Gangster.
So
Everyone plays
Alright, do you
Minecraft.
still run that server?
Nathuk literally just said, but
Yeah, but I
Mars
took you off it.
didn't.
Why?
Corvid, he just said Mars didn't keep Inquisition going, as in Mars had the chance to keep Inquisition going and he didn't. That's what he
See
meant
you
when he said
interpret,
that.
bitch.
So, I mean, he just admitted that Mars was the leader of Inquisition and didn't keep it going, but then he did keep it going because we changed back. It doesn't make any sense. And if Nick Average actually wants to fuck us over, then we're just gonna pull and try turning.
So since Skillz is here, so tell us, Skillz, is it going to be Inquisition in the event of this league, or is it going to be Unicorn Warriors Unit?
Or is it going to be Chaos Cowboys?
Yeah, or Chaos Cowboys, or what was the other
Or
one?
the Blue Fangs, or the Chaos Vanguards.
Yeah, the Chaos Vanguards,
Blue-faced
Ash
bleeders?
Pantheon.
Ash
Cowboys.
Pantheon, we're bringing
Was
it back.
Ash Pantheon Part 4 ever discussed? Was that ever discussed?
Ash
Someone brought
Pantheon
it
has
up,
had
yeah.
18 different versions.
That's like saying that I couldn't do Ash Pantheon because it was Dofu's team when Dofu only had 2 people join because of him and Jimmy, and I had 4 people join, and there was never really a leader of AP, but it was mostly me and Dofu making decisions. So that's like saying I can't make AP because Dofu was the first person on it. That's retarded. That's autism speaking.
You gonna disrespect Dofu's name like that? He'll buy your family.
So Nick Average just agreed with me in chat. Here's the thing, Nick Average. If you defy Triturnion, or if Venatus gets its grubby Tempest hands on Triturnion, the new team will be called SMD Venatus.
Would that be accepted by Venatus? See, I wish we could get Venatus people on, but I think Venatus has a gag order from Skillz. That
It's either Inquisition or SMD Venatus. You have to pick one. One or the other.
Well, Corbett just said that Mort did take the name from the Thug. Tell you what. Well, Mort, what? I thought it was Yang. What does your morality tell you to do?
What?
Well, my morality doesn't tell me to spam the N-word chivalry.
Let's go on to another Tempest topic. Post the fairy screenshot, please.
The fairy? Oh yeah, I have to get that one.
So fairy, not many people know this, but fairy is I don't know why, because Skillz is so much better than fairy, right? But fairy is the archer for Tempest. And Fairy's very content in his ability to play archer, so much so that he goes, I don't need to play Mordhau anymore. All I have to do is CSGO training aim mods. So we joined a 6v6 invasion, Tempest versus Inquisition, and the final score, I was playing archer versus his archer. The final score between us was 1-24. I killed Fairy 24 times, he killed me once. And just before that, he was actually shit-talking me that he was going to destroy me as archer. And how are you so bad? That was an exact quote. How are you so bad? Right? And then he actually went 1-24 against me as archer.
Oh God.
So I think it's safe to say that his archer career is done for.
The heck, dude? That's my boy Shade you're talking about. You better
I think
tongue.
Wizardus was actually in chat when it happened. And then they had to say, you know what, Fairy, I think it's done. We'll put in the old man. And then Skillz came in the next round. But I think that's kind of it for Fairy. I think he's done.
Fairy's moving to Germany with his girlfriend soon, so you literally ran him off the game in the NAC.
You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it.
Fairy is a chronic liar. Arkosh is a chronic gamer.
Wow. Coming from Arkosh.
He's already in Germany, says Wizardus. Well, there it is. The man has ran off on the plug. Don't inflate your ego, Yang. Fairy's in Germany on his girlfriend's laptop, lol.
Listen, for everyone saying that you can't play Archer on high ping, Russian Mafia plays on 100 ping.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
in the
man. He plays
screenshot,
like
Fairy does
60.
have 144
Yeah, on the Uprising
ping.
server, when Uprising makes us scrim on their crap server, sorry Cowja, but it's true, and you know it. We've had Russian Mafia twice.
Don't shit on Cowja.
He
He's
had
like
100
30
ping,
Yeah,
and he did fine.
Russian Mafia always has 100 ping.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's the best archer in the game. Fairy is
Archer with ping is good. Like, you actually have an advantage.
Fairy is a subpar archer because he got farmed by Yang.
The fuck?
True.
Could have just been
True.
Yang's lucky game. Yang, let me see your
No.
eyes.
Yang
Let me see your
was the
macros and
hardest teamest
keybinds.
guy.
Make sure you don't have any toggles.
Jay was there. Jay, you were there, dude. It was a hard.
Bro, we'd start the engagement off, and I just hear fucking
Listen.
Yang like
No, listen, says Nick
giggle.
Average. Jay,
I
shut
just
up.
hear
Listen.
giggle.
We're listening?
Okay, sorry.
We're listening, Nick? Any second now. Don't worry, he's typing at 60 words per minute. He'll get in here.
Nick Average is known for his paragraphs, his long.
Ansi always was the best archer until he died. Is that a true statement? What are your takes on that?
I don't think he
What
died,
happened to
but
Ansty?
He quit the
definitely something
game
along those
because
lines.
frick this game. Listen. He said listen. He's still saying listen. We're listening. I think he's just buying time before he can finally think of what to type.
I don't know why he won't come on. Just come on.
He's
just
like
come
a
on the
rapper.
show.
He's like a rapper about to freestyle, but he has nothing.
Hey,
Yo,
Rusky, fuck you. Before the kid could respond, I had already smoked him. Okay, well, moving on from Nick Average, he'll get his message across.
This is literally what happened. I told my team to let you guys take the middle barrels. You guys had a minute to go to get the middle barrels. I literally told them, let Tempest get the middle barrels so I can keep farming Fairy. That's why you guys won. No other reason.
Do you have proof? Do you have comms?
Yeah, we lost because it's because someone didn't build blockades on the left side.
Okay, so speaking, we're gonna move on.
Oh god.
Moving on from the statement of Fairy being exposed. Ronguat's 1v1 tournament. Before we go into it, Corvid, can you give us the rundown of the first 10s that happened in that tournament and any others that may have happened?
Oh, I have to bring it up.
Okay, well, you do that. I'm going to say, Ronguat, the man's a brainlet, and he has the worst opinions in the game about players and just the game in general. But, you know what? He holds damn good tournaments. I would know because I'm not shadow banned from casting them. The people's hero.
All I'm saying... Well, no, I am.
Okay,
But,
yeah, but you're a bitch,
all I'm
so.
saying is, Ronguat should have been a captain for
I
the
think I'm watching
draft
Jayy get
tournament.
jumped.
Yeah, I wish he was. Yeah.
That would have been the best team. That probably would have been the team to win.
So you want to talk about this tournament? I'll give you a little rundown on this tournament.
Yeah, only the first of 10s matter, so just read them whatever order you have them.
Oh yeah, the first 10. All right, Ren beat Yang 10-5. I didn't see it, so I have no notes on it.
Hey, when was this the most recent tournament?
Yep, recent
Yeah.
1v1. Like a week or
Kronk
two ago.
Morning beat Kronk 10-9, and Kronk beat Mossberg 10-7. Yang Frazzle beat Yang 10-4. Okay,
Yang is
we
just
have-
losing to everyone.
Yang crumbles on tourneys, right?
And Kronk beat Frazzle 10-3. And then Morning beat Kronk again 10-8. Morning doesn't get enough respect as a doula. Everyone
I
thinks
respect
Red
Morning.
Doula on North is actually.
Oh, trust me, I think everyone knows he's a DB.
Isn't Morning only a dueler?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Morning
Morning
goes
doesn't even
in.
like dueling, dude.
Now,
Anyway,
now we could say, hold on. They could make that statement, but if I remember
That's kind
correctly,
of ironic for someone
last-
who's only
hold on, Mort.
dueling to not like
the
dueling.
last 5v5 tournament. Hold on, Jay, cool your jets. The last 5v5 tournament, held by Ronguat, by the way, Morning couldn't play the game for 2 weeks. The man finally fixed his computer and came back for one tournament. You know, formerly known as Uwu, beat them in the first set, and then crumbled in the finals to Morning. What do you have to say about that, Yang?
Was it
Real
because
quick.
of Morning? Seriously?
Morning came back. It was pretty much a 4v5 since Morning was rusted. And he farmed Yang and his entire team.
Wait, when? When?
In the last 5v5 tournament. Where you guys, once again, took second place.
How can you say he farmed me when I beat him every duel, and then he literally cried to me after
Oh, no.
it happened and said, Master Sword Shield is broken. Anyway, shut the fuck up. Listen, Nick Average just challenged Mort to a first of 10. We need to see this on stream right now. Mort will farm the fuck out of that old
I'm not
greasy
at my
bastard.
computer.
What?
Where are
I'm
you?
not at my computer, bro.
Mort, no.
I'm
Fear.
at my apartment. My computer is at my home, and it's a 2-hour drive, bro. I was gonna leave, but
Are
like
you fucking
I have the
trolling?
Mortcast.
Bro.
No,
Fear.
Dude, I...
need to see it, bro.
Mort.
Don't you have someone else's computer?
Let's see a diamond.
There's no one else's
let's see
computer
a
here that I'm aware of.
diamond,
Mort running
Skillz,
off to
first
Germany.
10.
Between who?
Oh, hey, guys! I know how we can decide the name thing. Yang versus Nate Hook, first to 10.
Also, just putting that out there. For the
All
entirety
right.
of the Mordcast to view, peep that clip in the chat. It's a very good clip.
It better not be the underhand.
It is. Oh, it is.
What the fuck? That was before I knew what chambering was. Like,
I'm sorry, beta
Okay.
player. How'd you not know what
listen,
chambering
listen,
was?
Listen, you fucking idiot. Wizardish is literally the 12th grader bullying a freshman in high school for not knowing pre-calculus.
First off, Wizardus is against bullying.
Who the fuck cares? Like,
You're mad?
Like, he played the game longer than everyone else. He's better than everyone else
Pissed?
because he played more.
Pissed,
Who cares?
Kira?
Who the fuck is Sin Vet? Mort should be in Void anyway. I despise Void players, bro.
Listen,
Mort
never
should
go
be a
Void.
void. I agree.
Mort, you fucked up by not being able to play Nick, dude. That was fucked. That was
Yeah,
so
that's
fucked.
really sad.
That was a
I
good
wouldn't
note to
I
end
wouldn't
on.
come
That
over
was
here
a good note
if I
to
had
end
known.
So alright, so
Yeah,
about
that would've been
my-
hype.
About my performance in the first of 10. So first things first. This was a rigged tournament. Okay.
Okay.
Did the bracket so as to favor certain people. Okay. I don't even think that's bad, right? But it was a seeded bracket, aka rigged.
It is what it is.
He goes, well, I have cash made above you, Yang, and I said, what the fuck? You have Cashmate above me. He goes, yeah, I think he's better. He goes 40-0 in his Cashmate. And I'm like, wrong what? Me and Gangster and I 7-0'd him and Ida, Bastard Sword boys, in the 2v2 tournament.
I mean, Ida's pretty bad though.
He goes, yeah, I guess that's true.
Like Ida's gonna be a hard
I
rate.
actually got Cashmate's easy spot. So, yeah, so that's kind of cool. So then I played Cashmate, and he played pretty well. I played, just a little bit better, but the Arming Sword fucking sucks, man. That weapon is garbage. It's 4 hits a kill, and it's impossible to morph. It's fucking stupid, no range. And if it was the Bastard Sword, I would have done a lot better in that tournament. But it is what it is. Fucking, like, what's the point of seeing who's the best player when you're banning the best weapon? It makes no fucking sense.
I mean, you can say you're better than Cashmate, but then you lost to Frazzle, who you attack. You and Mort attack all the time.
This is what happened. So this
and
is
Frazzle
what happened.
is a baby gangster.
Listen. I truly, in my mind, thought I was going to beat Ren. Okay? I truly thought that.
Lord.
Because when it's Bastard Sword versus Best Sword, I win about 50% of the time. Alright? It's a 50-50 game. And I do pretty well when it's Best Sword versus Best Sword. And I thought that would carry over. He had this cheese strat that tilted the fuck out of me, where he'd just run sideways, and I couldn't hit him because I don't know the Arming Sword ranges. And I missed a lot because I was nervous. And I couldn't fucking morph with the Arming Sword because I'm not used to the timing. And he beat me a lot, alright? He was 10-5. And after that, I was kind of broken. I literally told Mars, like, I don't want to fucking play in this tournament. I know I'm not going to beat Kronk because I never beat Kronk ever. And he lost to Morning, so I had to beat him to get 3rd place. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, I was just so pissed and sad that I lost. So I literally told Mars, like, I don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah, you really mean that?
And Frazzle
Yang
played
losing
well.
yet another tournament?
He played pretty well. I'll give him an ad. But
we gotta add up the totals, dude, of how much Ren has won so far. Is it over $2,000?
Yeah,
Close.
Ren is really milking the scene dry because Tempest. Also, speaking of that first 10 tournament,
yeah,
pretty much. Tempest. Only one guy from Tempest was in the tournament.
Yep.
Strangely enough, it was Cashmate.
Yeah, they were ordered by Nick Fanatis Skillz to back out because he didn't think they were good enough, and he thought he was gonna embarrass. They were gonna embarrass the team name.
I don't know how you could think that for Cyclone. Could it be that maybe they just didn't want to play the game?
Or fear, definitely.
Or fear. Or the fear and they hate dueling. So much false information here, LMFAO.
Cashmate, no one called you bad. No one called you bad. All I said
I'll
was,
call him bad. Cashmate, you're bad.
First
all I
10
said was
between Mort and
Rongwat-
Cashmate next week.
All I said was Rongwat thought that you were better than me and deserved the easy seed, and I said probably not.
I was way off. So Ren has won total $750 from what I've seen.
And half of that, more 600 of that was in one tournament.
Don't
All right, so
worry.
get this, Corvid. So Wizardish told Rongwat, who told me, because if you tell Rongwat anything, he tells me. All right, we're thick as thieves, we are. Rongwat goes, dude, Wizardish was actually crying to me last night because we were talking in a private Discord. He was actually like physical tears running down his cheeks that he didn't win any money off of Mordhau. He's like, I could have won so much money off of Mordhau, dude. Like, I wish I could play. And Rongwat's like, I'm sorry I was too late. Rongwat said that to him. He goes, I'm sorry I was too late. Like,
now is this why Wiz always
That's
like,
a Rongwat
underrates,
fucking thing to say.
underrates Ren?
because Rongwat, he's so close to beating Venatus out. I mean, he already has.
He's already
Venatus,
given out more money.
Yeah. Venatus has paid zip, not a nothing in prize pool earning. And Rongwat has already, given over 1,000, right? But he truly said to him, like, I'm sorry I was too late. Venatus got you in the.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
this
to
explains
start,
it. I noticed the Wiz always like subtly negs Ren, so I wonder if this is why.
Yeah, Rongwat, you have to. That is what he. Listen, all right. Obviously, he didn't cry. Okay,
He was
but
crying.
in my mind, tears were running. But he did say that he was all pissed off that. In Wizardish's mind, Ren will always be worse than him, and Ren has won so much money off of the game, and he hasn't done anything except win a 4-fun tournament. That is true. Rongwat will agree with that.
All right, All I'm
I
saying
mean, what's up?
is that if Wizards were to keep playing the game,
Hmm.
would Rens be as good, if not better than him by now?
I mean, yeah, of course. So, like I said, it was always like a numbers issue. Like Wizards actually isn't that good. He just played more than everyone else. And if he uses Greatsword, he's just gonna get farmed by Bastard Sword, obviously.
Yeah, I would
And if-
say this, like, about like a few weeks before Wiz like quit the game, I think Ren was already better than Wiz.
that is the Tempest, motto is quit while you're ahead, right?
Wrong. Karasu never quit while he was ahead. Shout out to Karasu. And Flip.
Not a real Tempest player.
All I'm saying,
What? You literally said that to me 2 days ago.
Nick
All right,
Average is
Nick
waiting
Average
for his
Mort.
first attempt.
Mort, he's in the server.
Bro, I am finishing packing. Like,
Skillz is in the server calling you out. He's got his boys with him.
All right, legitimately speaking,
I'm sure he's gonna roll up with the boys.
because I'm actually pissed at Mort's trolling. Nick, would you be interested in doing it for the next Mordcast? Like, like first attending Mort Tempest versus Inquisition Honor.
We gotta do this regularly.
Every week, just the first
pass.
10.
Yeah, every week there's at least one first attempt.
Shout out to Tears for Spears for the fucking great idea.
Isn't that Legion?
Nick says only few. Dude, I would literally bet $100 on Mort. 100% I would.
Yeah, I'd put.
Oh god, Nick wants
$100.
money so he could win himself something and make Wizards cry more.
There'll be some money.
I'll put $10. $10.
Yeah, I'll put $10
I'm
too.
not made of money. I don't have a job like Mac Daddy. That's why I can play more now.
$10.
I'll put $50 in the
Nick
pool
Average
and bet on myself.
That's typical Tempest right
Next Mordcast.
there. Oh god, yo, all right, Mort, you're gonna have to win, dude.
Inquisition could finally get on the board for winning
Right.
something.
That's hype.
So we're gonna end it
Actually,
here.
when is the next Mordcast?
We end it here. Let Mort drive home.
Mort, any final
Straight.
words?
I do have to drive home.
Do you think what's your chances of winning in a first attempt against Nicholas?
I think Mort could win.
I think Mort could win. Nick just
Like
wants to
99%, maybe 1%. Like my power goes out.
Yeah, like he has a heart attack.
1%. So
in
Mort
first
is saying 99%. All right, Skillz. What do you think your chances are of beating Mort in the first attempt? Because Mort's not that bad. Depends what side of the bed he woke up on. I think.
I am a
Mort can't
volatile
beat me.
player.
I'm
I
too
did lose the
experienced.
dopamine once, which is kind of embarrassing.
Well, the real question is who would win? Nick Average or Retsnom in the first 10?
Probably
Skillz.
Skillz,
That's
100%.
the fight of the century.
Skillz says he has a 95% chance to win. He'll get in
Cashmate has
his
sent me
head.
a Discord DM. I have not seen it till now.
Nick Average, what weapon would you
Oh,
use?
not this one again. I will put it up, Cashmate.
Oh god.
What weapon would you use?
Well, Mort would use the War Axe probably.
No, what weapon would Skillz use?
The
What?
cleaver. He'd use the cleaver. His main weapon.
That's true.
Yeah, I am a cleaver man. How'd you know?
No, Mort's a man of the longsword now. An execution. Oh, he's a maul man too.
Wrong, that is not.
All right,
the
how about
match.
this? How about this? How about this? We'll say this: if Mort loses the
I made
first
many
attempt,
weapons.
we will cancel the Mordcast.
Oh god.
Okay, that is
Oh,
not.
God.
If that happens, that means Mort's just not coming
will-
on
No.
anymore.
Yeah,
We
that's
will
a deal.
literally- all right, how about
That's
this?
a deal.
Mort's kicked off of the Mordcast.
That's a fucking deal. Nope, no backing out.
Well,
Mort,
I mean,
you gotta
no,
make
no,
a
yeah, I'm
training
fine with that.
montage. You gotta.
This is the end of the Mordcast. This
If
is
I
the
win,
final
can I be
episode.
on Tempest? That's all I want, bro. All I want to do is be on Tempest.
Nick,
But yo, hold on, real question.
Mort gets some
If
tickets.
Mort wins, Taki and I get our invites to Tempest. That's
No,
all I'm
if Mort
saying.
Wins, if Mort wins, we can be Inquisition.
No, that won't happen.
if Mort wins, he gets the entire Bananas prize pool.
Yo,
which is
this is
$0.
Of course, it'll be streamed. It'll be on
Yeah,
stream.
so
Next
What's
Mordcast.
Mort get if he wins? He's got to. If
Boy, you are so
cancel
bad.
Mordcast is huge, so Mort has to get something huge if he wins.
Oh god.
I mean, if Mort wins, right?
$200.
Then that means
$200.
he's won the
I mean,
hearts of
I
the
have a,
citizen.
I could have screenshotted when I like 20-0'd. Fuck, who was it? It was some North player.
So
It's
do
pretty
you
forgettable.
agree to this? More $200 if you win.
What do I
Cancel
win?
Mordcast if you lose. You win $200.
How much do I get? 200? Oh, hi! Dude, I'm gonna be one of the highest paid pro Mordhau players. That's
Wizardish is crying right now.
Alright,
Mort is about to make more money than Wizardish.
Skillz, you got a deal, bro. You have a deal.
Oh god, oh god.
That's a fucking deal.
This is fucking
This is not
Did Nick Average about to fly Wizardish over to his house to play for him?
Oh, my only concern is Skillz gonna pay up as fast as Venatus. I'm just putting that out there.
You might have to file a small claim to fucking get that money, but
That's true.
I remember when the Skillz played the game competitively at the very start, and he killed me with Spear in time. He's like, "Ooh, it's a new boy." I'm like, "Huh?"
Okay.
First day.
The first scrim
Spear,
Loverboys
stab.
had was
Okay,
against
I'm
Tempest,
about to-
and I chamber battled Skillz every time I saw him, and he would lose every single time. And I just kept saying, I was just like, wow, if this is actually Skillz, this is pathetic.
Oh god. Oh god.
Wait. When my first duel match, remember when duels were released?
Yes.
My first match was against Skillz Venatus Average, and I exposed him live on his stream.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
god.
Say it
Yeah, the
ain't
clips?
so.
That's all I'm
I will
saying.
not go.
Turn the
clips?
lights off. Alright, Corvid. I actually have another topic. Do you want to call out any Smurfs that you've seen? Or
Any
you,
Smurfs and
like,
shit?
So who was that one guy? It was like daylight savings time. What was it? Fuck. Who was that guy who killed me and teabagged me?
I have no clue. But that guy was definitely a Smurf.
The level 41, top of the duel yard. That's vicious pisses.
That was a Smurf.
50 Shades of Clay.
I haven't
Oh,
seen
welcome,
any
Clay.
Smurfs orbiting. As I've always said, if a Smurf ever gets onto my team, I'm ghosting this game and this whole.
I'm already on. You have a Smurf signed up on your roster.
That's different. That's different.
What?
Is Next Day Air a Smurf?
Probably.
It's for Yokai.
I know Yokai Smurf. That's not him.
It's so do
Jeez.
I.
Nah,
Everyone knows Yokai Smurf.
Yokai has more than one Smurf, guys.
The whole point of a Smurf is, I guess that's actually the big brain play, is have an obvious Smurf and then another secret Smurf.
Yeah, I think Muffmeister has a secret Smurf. We should put like a bounty. Like you get a shout out on the Mordcast if you identify fucking Muffmeister's Smurf.
If
No,
you guys
no,
listen,
hold on.
listen to chat. If you guys think someone is Smurfing or like have proof of it, send it to us and we'll make a segment. The
I
Smurf
think-
hunters.
I think Ty Guy from EU, Sir Shield, you just made a new video.
I
I
have
think
information on Nick
my
Smurf,
the-
says John Mordow.
Okay, thank you.
Continue. Keep going. It's big news. Highlighted.
Oh, that is big news. That's huge news, actually.
Now, the real question, though, Jay, is how come you played 2 months of Chivalry and came back not better?
Oh god.
What?
Well, see, because when Morning goes and plays Chivalry, he comes back a better player. You came back, and you're exactly the
Simon,
same.
you haven't ever seen me play the game.
Yes, I have. I played a pug with you in Chivalry. You joined halfway, and Morning had to leave.
What do you mean?
And then you
I
came
don't-
in and dropped the
No,
gamer word, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy is going in.
What are you talking about? Hold on, what? You've never played Chivalry with the boys.
Oh,
So
yes,
this
I
is-
have.
this is-
Morning can
this
fact
is-
check you on
this
that
is
one.
Fucking
I was there with
false.
Nate. Flowers,
I have
Morning.
never been on your team. I have
Oh,
never
yes,
been
you
on your
were.
team.
You joined
No,
and said the
no,
gamer
no,
word.
no.
I remember it. It was on Dark Forest last objective where we were going to kill the king's family. We were crossing the bridge just out of spawn. You came
Okay,
in
yeah.
swinging with the N word.
Oh god.
And I was
I don't
like,
believe
this
you.
man is unchained.
I don't believe you.
You don't have
Jay
to
would
believe
never.
me.
Jay would never say any gamer word ever.
Okay,
Exactly.
well that's
Thank
wrong.
you.
Look at just go on his public discords that are not public or private.
Diamond, you're fucked, bro. I have a recording of you saying it, dude.
And I have a
Yeah.
recording of you attacking trans
I have
people,
a recording
Chinese,
of Tucker
and
dropping a gamer word.
oh
I have
no,
a
not
recording-
Tucker.
I have a recording of Renly dropping the gamer word.
Oh my
should-
goodness!
We
Oh
should have
my
a new
God.
segment of just exposing
No! It's a segment where it's just the clips back to back of everybody saying the gamer word.
What are my
All I'm
thoughts on
saying-
Templar
If by
Kin?
everybody you mean North.
I like Kin, but I think Kin hates me. So I mean, it's whatever.
This server is scum.
What is Kin's thoughts on Jay, Nate?
What are Ken's thoughts on Jay? I have a screenshot of Yang saying to gas the weeaboos.
Oh
My
God,
Lord,
Yang, please, Yang, please.
I never said that, but I do stand by that.
Yeah, hey, should I be hiding?
Probably.
I'm
You
saying.
can't trust Yang.
Yeah, you're right.
Two bulky just got farmed on stream. With his
I really
combo.
want us to end the modcast so I can see the intro again. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Okay, is there anything left? Let me check the topics.
Oh, I have one thing. I have one more thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know Ty guy, for me, Sir Skillz from EE, like the super good dueler guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, no one has any clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, well, anyway, so he's a really good person in chivalry. My theory is he just made a new video on his YouTube channel, right? My theory is he's been playing the game on a Smurf, because we brought up Smurfs, and I think he's tried to get really good on a Smurf, but then he came back as Ty guy, and he's just saying the game's super easy, so he can shit on all the superb like Guru and Stouty and them. That's a Ty guy thing to do. He's a cringer. He's kind of like Sir Skillz.
What the heck? You take that
What?
back.
I
Just
will
call
never.
Skills cringe.
No, it's. I mean, Skill's officially off the Xanax. So, the man's gaming.
Yeah,
He's off the
let's
perk
not calm here.
3000s.
Okay.
Now, I'll put this out here. Last week, Stouty didn't come on to defend Gold Rush. This week, he's still not here.
Yeah, he's not here.
Maybe next week he can get on and defend his game mode that's already came and went. Skillz has never
next
been knighted.
podcast
says
will be
Crow.
at Stouty in the title.
I'm
Guys,
just
you
waiting
guys-
for the next Congo Masterclass video. That's all I'm saying.
You guys have to tune in next time to like the Mort versus Skillz first at 10 will be the most anticipated, hyped, brutal first at 10 that's ever existed.
Maybe the next week after that we could have if Mort
Bro,
wins. That
he's back.
is, if Mort wins and the
Mort
Mortcast
wins.
isn't
Oh, God.
If
dead,
Mort wins,
we could
Oh, God.
have Wrongquad versus Mort on stream to settle it
No,
once and
no.
for
Oh
all.
my goodness.
This is just
Yo,
an elaborate
what happens-
marketing
what
scheme for the
happens-
VenCast.
Wizardish has joined the server.
Guys, what happens if the Mordcast is ending? Are we gonna have a diamond cast?
No, dude, we're
featuring
switching to
Mort?
the VenCast. That's
it's
what's
done.
The
It's done.
Mortcast is done. It will just
If
be
Mort
people will
loses-
just be
if
left
Mort
with
loses-
Wrongquad and the VenCast with their
Yeah.
10 viewers.
No, to be fair, if Mort loses the Skills, he deserves to have the fucking thing shut down. Is that,
If Mort loses, it's just gone forever.
is that really Wizardish right there?
Quite possibly.
I don't think so.
Dude,
I don't
no
think it
Tempest
is.
Tag. Oh no.
Let's watch him play. Analyze his gameplay.
Actually, I'm actually feared for Mort because Skillz actually is a god tier bastard sword player. Oh shit.
And a mace player.
Wait, this could actually be bad for Mort.
Oh, Mort's fucked, dude. We gotta train Mort in the ways of the power.
Oh, this could be bad. Well, Mort's a gambler, and that's the way you beat bastard sword.
Is this Wizardish though? It's a real question.
I don't think it is.
Nah, it's not. Too bad to be Wizardish.
I think it's Yokai. I'm pretty sure it's Yokai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your
All right, play the intro. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Whoa! Poster for intro.
I have to re-add the poster.
Well, guys, thanks for joining. Tune in next time. Join and follow the server. Join and follow the stream, so you know when the next Mordcast is.
Join the Discord. Join the
Yeah,
Discord.
Join Discord.
Hype.
This poster is huge. That's all I'm
I know.
saying.
I made it bigger. Bigger is better. There's gonna be a new poster every month. That is January's poster. I'm ahead.
Okay, well, you're all losers, and I hate everybody in this podcast except for Jay. Love the kid.
Love you, man.
All right, tune in next week for all of you who haven't joined the Discord. Do whatever it is to be done.
Montage.
Fuck you. You know, and even then, we still capitulated.
You know what?
Because I hate North. I would never scrim North. I hate North.
You know what means more than 600?
Fucked up, dude. That one's for Diamond.
I was working my ass off my quarterstaff. I got like 4 torches off, bitch. Killed 7 peasants. How many did you kill?
We didn't even play the other side.
He's got you there.
Exactly.
Yeah, we did.
We would have DNF'd you on that first objective, and you know it. That's why we got the tournament organizers to rig this shit.
Mort, have you ever been serious in your life?
Mort.
You know, that's just how it is. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah.
And sometimes the little guy gets stomped on.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.